A minute early.
A minute early. A minute early or 14 minutes late.
15 minutes late, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? Your Friday nights? I hope the beginning of your weekend is going well. Better than mine has started.
Seriously, come on.
My evening did not.
I shouldn't have even said anything because you're still silly.
I'm aggravated. We'll get into it, but we're going to. I'm building a Blackfoot tonight. I've never built a Blackfoot. I've never owned a Blackfoot. I've never driven one. This is Gunner's, so I still don't own one. But
I have not been here for a while.
You have not been here for a while. You're not 100%, but you feel better.
Not 100%. What you got going on there?
I have lint. I don't know what from.
So everyone who I met saw at Axial Fest, hello. So nice to meet everyone, see everyone, and get to talk to everybody, and it was lovely. And I got to all the kids. I got to meet Ben and Nancy's kids, Miles and Henry, and they're adorable and awesome. And everybody, it was great. It was awesome. So thanks for kind of makes I feel like a human again.
Yeah,
I got to talk to people, and it was great.
Because you're used to knowing people at events, but it's been so long since we've had events,
right?
And now you have been on here, so more people are aware of you. We get that box.
What did you think of Josh's modifications? What?
What's he asking? The CEN? That's the squatted rope.
Oh, that's stupid.
I took it out of the room immediately when I finished it and showed it to her.
Joe was not at Axial Fest, was he?
He was not.
I didn't see him there.
And you would know because he has been in our house.
He has. Yeah, Ben's wife and her wife and I made plans for travel.
Yeah, they're already less like, we're gonna go to
wherever. I was like, yeah, okay, let's do it. Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome to meet everybody and see everyone. We had a good time.
So.
And hopefully that everyone, all of our local people, I saw Unibody Wheeler on here. Hopefully your house is good.
Yeah, we've
some really close buyers and lots of friends, and
yeah, we've got some friends on alert still.
Yeah. So hopefully all of our Grass Valley and up the hill people are doing okay. Salinas Valley Scalers.
Yeah, it's
one of my favorite things was besides seeing everyone and everybody and everything.
How my Ripper turned out? No? Oh.
Rich Trujillo showed me a picture, which he was so busy and they did an amazing job and they were talking to everybody, and he took the time to show me a picture of his daughter who is a zookeeper in Omaha, the Omaha Zoo.
Henry Dorley Zoo. Awesome zoo.
And with her standing next to a rhino, like bathing a rhino or something, and I'm like, that is the coolest thing. But anyway,
so it wasn't even RC related.
Well, obviously not. And my Hawaiian friends who gave me an entire box of chocolate covered macadamia nuts.
How long did those last?
2 days.
2 days? Is that because the first day you forgot about them?
No. He said, oh, yes, we're good. I'm pretty close to the BP shop. Thanks for... Oh, I thought he was up.
Unibody? Yeah, Unibody's a little bit closer.
I thought he was up.
Dawson,
right?
He is definitely quite a bit closer to that area. Okay. He checks in every once in a while.
Yes, I met him and his dad. So yeah, we hope everyone's doing well.
Yeah, the smoke rolled in today, which has been just killer. I mean, ugh.
Are you going to squat this one? Am I going to roll in by the fire? Yes. That is my favorite.
Yep, that's always a good one.
Well, we've only been once.
Twice. You've only been once. I think. Wait, have I only been once?
Yeah, it's only happened once.
No.
I don't know.
Maybe I have only been
Will I
once.
be going to the swap? I don't think so. I'm still with the smoke and everything. I still don't feel great. So
Yeah, I'm kind of
tonight. So that's as much as I can.
Yeah, I'm kind of unsure on the swap meet, honestly, at this point. The smoke is so bad today, and
It's gnarly.
there's some really bad ones up by Chico. Like the biggest one is up that way. So
I have all the air purifiers going. I have like $500 worth of air purifiers out there that I have going all the time. Colton's in Salt Lake and it's bad.
yeah, I saw Salt Lake had some of the worst air quality in the world today. They were like number 2.
Am I staying at the party house for Portland?
No.
Sure.
You're not.
Why not? Where's the party house?
I don't know exactly where it's at, but
Gunnar said no effing squatting.
no effings. Well, it's on my bench, Gunnar. All right, that's J. What am I looking for? BA. BA. E.
Kids is here.
This must be
You
B.
open these boxes before you get on a live.
That's not how kits work. That's G. You just got to start out this way. Don't worry.
Squat all the things.
That
That is so stupid looking. I'm sorry. If you have that in real life, like, you're dumb.
You're dumb.
I'm sorry.
It was the best. I built it purely to troll people on the internet, and it worked great for that. I got called so many names. It's the only time Nicole probably isn't mad about me getting called names.
Yeah.
Thank you. Chief is attacking my foot. All right.
Salt Lake, and at work I could not see the other side of the airport.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is.
The more squat, the more you're compensating. The only what did that say? Squatted truck's only good for dragging truck nuts.
I think,
But like, why would you do that? Like, that can't be good for your vehicle.
listen, there's a lot of things that aren't good for your vehicle.
And like, why would you do that on dually? You couldn't put anything in your bed of your truck; it would rub.
Listen, that's not necessarily the point of modifications. You sound like an old man. Like,
Well,
why would you do that?
I mean, there's lots of things that I think are cool, but like, can you give us a closer look at that stupid squatted truck?
We will later, after I don't have so many parts strewn about all willy-nilly on my bench. That one. What?
Yeah, I do mind.
What?
Do you guys mind if I change Chief's name to Philip Rivers?
Wait,
He's a
isn't he a football player?
yes.
For who?
I believe it's Oakland, or isn't he the?
You're asking the wrong person.
It's either
You're
San
lucky.
Francisco or
You're lucky that I knew it was a football player. The fact that I knew that, I should get a
from New
touchdown
Zealand, the
for.
Chargers, whatever team it is out here. Of your guys' 85 freaking teams. What do you use to cut out parts?
Flush cut is what they're called. You can get them on almost any of the hobby sites sell them, or you can buy them at most of the stores. Napa's or Harbor Freights or any of the good ones.
Scott Oblander, thank you for the $10.
Thank you, sir.
Josh, been putting a BS410 chassis together this afternoon. There's an extra piece that mounts to the rear brace and looks like a servo mount.
Yep.
Dig servo mount. Also love Nicole's dead shirt. Thank you.
Yes, dig servo mount for the VFD dig, not for a 3-gear dig. So depending on which one you're using, it is not for you.
Acceleration squats are acceptable. Can I just say I don't like squats in general. Like
You don't like any sort of squats?
No.
Not
I mean, obviously.
not physical ones.
Obviously,
not...
no. Clearly, I'm not a fan of squats. I'll be right back. Slippy.
Cats. All right. So, the most fun part of any Tamiya build is finding all of the junk that they want you to use. Now, I've got hardware over here that I plan to use instead, but one of the first pieces that I have to use is 4mm, of course, which I don't have. C, D, A, and I need B. This is horseshit.
Wow, no one said anything.
About
Anything.
your squatting?
Or any. Oh, maybe that's why they didn't want to say anything. Oh, right. I said something like that. Okay, yeah. No, it's Perry G gave us $2. Thank you. Okay, I'm here. You can start now.
Well, good news is that we really haven't started yet. We started 15 minutes late in the first place, and things are still getting what I'll call organized.
Josh, the Sen needs a Pit Viper sticker in the front window.
You see, it seems a little too on the nose.
Oh my god, hey.
Oh my god, hey.
Did Nicole see the pic I found from the Exo burn?
No, but she was there.
I was there.
We were just dating at the time even.
Why do you say it like we didn't date for 5 years?
No, like that happened like within.
No, we were at the house.
Oh, we were at the house. Oh, so it was the next winter, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You still had that new girlfriend smell at the time?
It's like that TikTok video I sent you. I sent that to Katie too. Like what he thinks he's getting, folding laundry and cooking dinner, and then what he actually gets, like laying down on the couch on top of clean clothes, and then like drinking a Busch Light and flipping them off. Oh, cool. Gary Cooper said, hello from Joshua Tree. I still have a Blackfoot from the 80s. It was passed down to me from my uncle along with an original Team Associate Gold Pan buggy. That's cool.
That is cool.
Oh, Gunnar, thank you for the jerky too.
See, it got to her.
It did. 2 bags of it.
Yep. And you can confirm that is what was sent.
Half of one last night.
We'll bring the other half in here.
No. Josh needs to get rid of all of Riggs, and I have a spare case of wine. Sounds like a plan to me.
Let's see. There we go.
Love that new girlfriend smell. Do they sell air fresheners with that?
New girlfriend smell?
Yeah.
They do, but it's Victoria's Secret's warm vanilla sugar. It's straight stripper smell.
Glitter.
Yeah, glitter and... Okay, it is cool.
That and IKEA is selling candles that smell like meatballs. They're meatballs, you know, like when you go in there, it smells like meat. And I saw that on the news the other day. I was like,
how can this?
Sent 4.
4 bags total. 2 were original.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can eat.
Yes, I consumed the other 2.
So, we met Mr. Olson, right? Does the
Bob?
Is it Bob Olson?
I believe so.
Does the
they're like a type of
sailplane?
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I want to go see that.
I think Ben also has some glider experience, which I don't think is the same as sailplanes. I don't want to offend sailplane people, but I've talked before quite a bit about wanting to do the glider stuff.
Well, when he told me that they do it at the coast.
Yeah, you're like, oh, let's go there.
I was like, we can do that.
Like, you don't care about the plane part hardly at all. You'll feign interest.
Hardly at all.
At all.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I did want to hear about it. I wanted someone, him to tell me about it, but like.
But you don't actually want to go and watch. You just want to go to the coast.
Right. Right. So much fun, says Ben.
Exactly.
Jesse, I hate the new girlfriend smell. Just get to the crazy part.
So the mods know this. Recently, one of my fascinations is Britney Spears' Instagram.
She looks so good.
No.
She's like, I mean.
You should see her Instagram.
I wouldn't, but.
She has got the crazy eyes more than anybody I've ever seen.
I mean,
I feel bad, but I'm fascinated. Like she makes a new post and I send it to the mod group with some sort of commentary.
Everyone, this is like total nostalgia.
What is this kit?
Yeah. Like everyone is super excited.
Well, I'm excited to start making some progress because, not gonna lie, I'm a little slow going right here.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, we're picking up.
Josh loves crazy eyes. Thanks, Ben.
Yeah. Oh, you were crazy eyes. But they were purple eyes.
You know, if anybody ever saw me, any of like my friends saw me, they'd be like, "Where you don't have any makeup on?" Like I do, but like they would be like, "Who are you?"
Yeah. When I met Nicole, she had like the cat eyes style, bright blue, purple,
Whatever.
or whatever color it was at the day.
Always.
Crazy hairdresser stuff. But her hands were always stained with hair color. So
That
really,
bothered you.
it was just weird. Your hands.
Now my nails look great today because I scrubbed this shit out of the sink with Comet, which is just bleach, and I didn't have gloves on. Look how white my nails are.
Yeah.
I know.
You're proud of yourself.
I'm just, for once, my nails aren't dirty. Chris Bumpus says 250 watching, not even 50 likes. Come on, guys. That's okay.
We're in slow mode tonight, and I'm okay with that. You know, I'm gonna just enjoy our date night.
I'm back to like almost back to human. Nicole, your co-host is lame ass. Would you consider making extra cliffhanger interiors to sell?
So I've been quite obsessed with the vac. It's so fun.
For like 3 days, we'll see where it goes.
It's so fun. I mean, Nicole even came out to the garage last night to see me do it at.
I mean, I didn't see it.
10 o'clock at night, or what time? It was late.
It was like 9:30.
9:30, and I didn't get home until like 8:30. So came home. Was just like, I've got vacuum forming to do. Checked my mold. Went out there. Started. But anyway, the night before is when I drew the mold, and I kind of rushed it, and I didn't really nail some of the dimensions.
Eric Baker, it was nice to meet you as well.
So
Such a sweetheart.
So I adjusted some things and reprinted it last night and this morning. So after this, and then today I went to Tap Plastic and bought a bunch more plastic, obviously, as the name would suggest.
Alar says, good morning from Estonia. Here for
Estonia.
Discussions. What's your favorite Kevin Smith movie?
Kevin Smith.
Actually,
Mallrats?
Jane, Silent Bob, Strike Back.
Strike Back. I mean, there's some good.
I love that movie so much, but I'm also not as old as you, so that was more my.
Yeah, I mean, it was good.
Does Tamiya make any new cars, or is all their stuff old?
They have some new cars. I'm not saying that they're great, but
you have that fat
fuck? No. Fat Fox Buggy Raw. But
you love that thing.
The
Dogma was good.
I need to watch Dogma again because I don't think I really. But and I also
like
you knew like some of the religious undertones of it, right?
I just like that they said that God was a woman. It wasn't even like more stuff or something.
So, and I didn't really.
Interstate Plastics and SAC.
I have not, but do I pass that one? Is that the one on Sunrise, or is that the one not on Sunrise?
My issue is that I just want to make sure all of the extra goes in the recycle and not the trash.
Oh, you mean with my thermoforming?
Yeah.
My vacuum forming?
Yeah.
You're like, what are you doing with all this extra plastic?
No, let's just not put that on the trash. It needs to go in the recycle.
I'm like, yeah, totally. Yeah, okay. Now look at this instead.
You ordered the mini D12.
I did not. I don't know that I'm as interested in the mini D12 as the regular D12. So it's like $47, but I'm still just like, the regular D12 is mini enough for me to be happy with.
Yeah. I don't think that Josh knows how to
What?
make a hot toddy, but that would be nice.
That's whiskey and honey heated up, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything more to it?
My mom sometimes does it with tea, but
Oh, that seems like an unimportant ingredient in comparison.
I got a 70 Chevelle phaser, more just because it's my favorite wheel.
Yeah, that's the thing with those phasers. Like underneath, they're okay, but the bodies that they put on them are amazing. I've got that 69 Camaro, which was one of the ones that I was thinking about taking to that swap meet tomorrow. But I don't know. I don't know.
Song that you're going to swap meet, people are going to be like,
I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
people want these cliffhanger interiors.
Do they? I told Nicole, I was like, I'll make you make them because I'm not really interested in trying to.
What driver are you using? Looking to buy one.
It is a DeWalt 8-volt Gyro Max. And then I'm using Traxxas bits. So, great little set. Comes with, when you're shopping, make sure you get the one with the clutch. I have mine on drill right now. But there's one with a clutch and there's one without. Get the one with the clutch because it's a really good clutch.
I have a GTO.
Yeah, they do have a GTO. I think that's newer.
Interstate Plastics off 160 in SAC.
I don't know where 160 is.
We'll have to figure it out.
But yeah, that's it's definitely something I'm interested in.
I think that was an accident.
You think that Gunner got hidden by accident?
Yeah.
What did it say?
Don't leave me up there by myself. You know you want to go breathe in the smoke.
I know, Gunner. That's the.
I think he was talking about the smoke around here, Jesse.
Well, he's talking about the swap meet. He's gonna go. I think he's gonna drive the.
Oh, Dawson. What?
Dawson Bossy
is here. I met him and his dad. What? Moose Joe timed him out too. Why did they get timed out for that?
I don't know. What are you guys doing to
What
Gunner?
Is the deal?
I think they're just trying to get jerky. Like, nope. Until he sends it to us, we're not. Nope.
Oh, good.
What?
We were talking about you, Dawson, hoping
Yes.
that you guys were okay. But he said he's good. No, it was an accident.
It was 2 people gave the same person by accident. I think there's a conspiracy amongst the mobs.
Traxxas has their own body paint.
Did they release it? Yes. I mean, I didn't know. I haven't seen the details on it yet or the colors they're offering or anything like that. I just heard of it coming. Soon to come to the news, I'm sure. Okay. And I'm looking for some sort of shelf.
You need to take an obscure box taped up that says Ripper ? On it to a swap meet. Can't be open till purchase.
Is it or is it not?
Did you get a new Holmes retro motor?
No, I did not. But I don't think I've been in need of a new motor this week.
Oh. Jiffy Mixlet's buddy and his brother both lost their houses in Colfax.
Damn, man. I saw that there was, as of earlier today, they said there was 88 structures or, a combination of things lost. Man, that's...
Is this a new build of a retro kit?
Yes.
Is it going to be a rattle can or air brush?
Oh, the good news is that I don't have to do either of those because I'm giving it back to Gunner.
in the Traxxas paint.
Oh, I imagine that it's rattle can. I mean, I can't imagine Traxxas selling airbrush paint.
You hear that?
Yeah. Sound like the cats making their noises. Yes. Come on. Cats making noises.
Oh, goodness.
Go. And I gotta find that A7.
Your arm supports are upside down.
My arm supports.
Just trying to thank God Nicole's here to remind you that you're dumb.
Are you right? I'm sure that person is correct. Which means that that part I just put on would be, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it is what the west side of Colfax.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, west, northwest.
Yeah, northwest. Are you gonna do any vacuum forming videos?
Yeah, definitely. But I don't want to do a video until I've
Mastered it.
Well, just to have at least some sort of experience before I'm just like, here's what I'm doing. What's up?
That's true.
It's rotating?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Well, yeah, but you just sat down.
No.
What are you You are amused by the most amazing things.
Okay. I'm literally not doing anything. I'm not moving.
Yeah. There's a chance that it's not perfectly balanced.
Oh, no way. Fixing dinner, then doing some RC renting. Hello. You hear that?
Yes. It sounded like a cat hitting the door. Why are you so amused at the noises our cats are making tonight? Or amazed, not amused.
Punch you. You're giving me really shit energy tonight.
Am I?
Yeah. Like
Maybe it's because of that.
You need to relax. Yeah. Yeah, do some of that.
Fine.
Finish that beer, because you're being terrible.
Oh, I see what happened. They didn't tell me I was flipping the chassis from one stage to the next. It's okay. Calming.
How about those Clear 2 series coming out of nowhere? Dang.
Oh, did we release those again? I knew that we were going to. I didn't know that it happened. Yeah. There you go, guys. And for all of you random version part collectors.
He's got that attitude of a guy who's got the squatted stuff. I mean, it's just yucky right now. The squat is affecting his mind.
It's, I don't know, my energy.
Yeah, it's just... Ugh.
Ugh.
Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, it's going through a bad filter right now is the problem.
Wow.
Like you have a dirty filter to you've been sick.
Mm. I hope Losi starts making more American classics.
You mean like remaking old things? Or like making things that become... Jesus, Chief.
What happened on the Wednesday night live stream?
Why? When I was giving Matt hell?
I don't know. So maybe that's why your energy is off.
I don't know. Come here,
His
Chief.
aura is squatted. Said Travis. Where's Jeremiah? He sent you that very nice box.
Yes. He usually checks in at some point.
Those pretzels were good.
You didn't eat all my pretzels, did you?
No.
You want to make my aura all messed up.
Maybe Josh
touch my pretzels.
Ground down and realign his chakra. Where'd you go? Come here, sweetie. Kitty.
Gee.
Before we know it, Josh will be wearing flat-billed hats.
No, they don't fit my head right. They give me a headache. I have some. I actually went through and did a hat cleansing the other day. I got rid of.
You had way too many hats for it. You wear 3. Big squat energy. Just got home from the hospital and back surgery, and I had an Element Gatekeeper waiting, so I have something to do in the next 12 weeks. Man.
That's a long time to be laid up. Best of luck or wishes on your recovery.
Yeah.
But, at least you got something to occupy some time.
Realign my what? Like stick a fork in an outlet? Sean Burrell, hello to our favorite Friday night show. Hello.
Yeah. Okay.
One of your shelves is crooked. I think it's the one with the dually truck. Is the Blackfoot a Lexian body?
No, it's a hard body. It's a injection molded hard body.
I got the wrong replacement parts from Vanquish today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Suki and Chief will be. I don't know where they. I thought Chief was just in here, but
they make their rounds.
Yeah.
They get crazy for a bit, and then is Gunner still in here?
Yes.
Gunner, what do you want? Do you want me to put a servo in this?
I just moved here and I don't have anyone to crawl with. I don't know where here is, but look on Facebook.
Facebook groups are, while they're the worst, they're also the best for that type of thing. If it's in the Sacramento area, unfortunately, there's not like a well-organized local club.
My TV.
He's getting.
Eric was asking
he
me
looks
about,
big on video now, huh?
He was asking me about how big he was. I'm like, he's 10 pounds. And he was like, he said no servo.
Okay.
He's like, I have a doodle or labradoodle or golden doodle that is 20 pounds. I'm like, yeah. He's big.
He'll get near.
Yeah.
He's supposed to get up in that range.
Yeah.
20 plus.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart.
He's the sweetest.
He is a good kitten.
Yeah. Could you throw a body on the vacuum machine? I don't know if it's big enough.
It wouldn't be big enough for like 1/10 scale stuff. Like full bodies. Like it might fit this Blackfoot body, but it's just not the thing I'm trying to really do with it as much, just because there's so much to that, and I'd have to make a mold for that, and
Did Nicole see the lion TikTok?
Oh, I'll show it to you. The guy was like a pet lion or lioness. So it's a bit on the wild side.
Yeah.
We're not big like exotic animal.
Thinking that's a good idea.
Yeah, like we're not on that path. We have fun-looking cats, but they're house cats.
Yeah.
They are not wild. Even like savannas and that. Like we're not looking for that kind of. It's damn near a lifestyle.
Yeah, and I don't need something that can rip my face off while I'm sleeping. James Bush gave us $5. Thank you. Been scrolling through Britney's page for the last few minutes, experiencing some conflicting thoughts. Thanks, I guess.
Exactly. I telling you, conflicting thoughts as well. I just like.
Scotty Sort says this is my first truck. Purchased it in Hong Kong when the ship pulled in.
Well, that's kind of fun.
Just burned so hard. So sweet.
He loves scratches. He's a good boy.
Well, I have to get glasses now. How much did you pay for yours? Probably like $19.99.
Yeah. Nicole likes herself some
glasses.
some I got 5 pairs of prescription glasses for $35. Okay.
No, not trying to be the
Carol Baskins.
Tiger King California North. No.
Nope. Thank you. No, thank you.
I feel like they'd make an exception for you, Gunner. I feel like a jerky vendor would be an asset.
Who? Amen? Amen?
Yeah, he said they don't want any commercial. Wearing a pair of $8 Zenny opticals, that's where I get mine.
Zenny Optical?
Yeah. Eric Baker gave us 5. Thank you. Here's some funds for more spring toys for Chief. Let me tell you, I found a bag on Amazon of like 120 or something.
It's a bag this big of these plastic springs. And she taught him to, like, that's his reward after doing certain things. So she opens the bag and has him pull one spring out himself. And she told me she taught him to do it. And I was like, what? And she showed me. I was like, oh, okay. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
He freaks out over them.
If he hears the bag rustle.
Yeah, just hears the bag.
Yeah. You packed for the swap meet?
I have some in like stuff packed. Right now, honestly, I'm just like, I think what my plan's going to be is check the air quality map in the morning. It's just like, it's a 2-hour drive for me.
Smoke is freaking gnarly.
And if the smoke is super bad, like I can't imagine that they're going to get a ton of people. So
like it makes you itch.
Like I'm not hypersensitive to almost anything.
Yeah.
But the smoke is, it's bad. It is not comfortable.
Belly fritters. I love you. My baby. He is my shadow.
Yeah, he's pretty attached.
He's even golden doodles. Yes, 25 pounds now.
Are you saying his story went up, or are you saying you remembered incorrectly?
No, that they've gone up since from 2 weeks. It's a puppy.
Oh, it's a puppy. Thought it was some sort of miniature.
Michael 5 Dime, give us $5. Thank you. When are the
What's
paper
going
hats
on?
going to be available on the website?
So they were supposed to be available this week, but unfortunately, the printer is also in fire risk. So we're not far. Oh, buddy, I do not want you to spill that whole bin of screws. So hopefully very soon. But there's all 3 styles should be done and ready, and for sale very, very soon. But obviously, I was just fine with him focusing on what was
get your shit out.
important, being ready to leave. 57 other millimeters.
MIP ball diff is a must upgrade for the Blackfoot. If you shim the rear diff, so there's only about 0.003 play, you can put a lot of power through it. I used to race them.
Racing Blackfoots.
Jonathan's inflatable decor reviews and displays.
Oh, well, that sounds fun.
Amazing. I love anything.
Do I have inflatable toys?
No. Do you have bounce houses?
Nicole wanted a bounce house for her birthday every year. Still.
Yeah, I don't think I even thought about it until I was like 25, but yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get me one.
I would not. I never did book you a bounce house for your birthday.
Oh, he moved again.
Let's not show over there. That's not. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, Robert Capote made a Facebook page for crawling. Just get her one, Josh.
There was a bounce house company in our same business park and they went out of business. And
I was on that auction page every day. I was trying to, yeah.
Are you just so busy?
He's always busy, babe. Always.
So while Sookie was no. While Sookie was constantly licking the screws, this one is a box licker.
It's the stickers on the box.
He will lick cardboard boxes.
It's just stickers.
Is it the sticker on the box?
Yeah. No.
Box licker.
No, K-Bob. K-Bob 1121 gave us $5. Thank you. The smoke is gnarly. I'm in Sonora, and it's a war zone out here. Love the content and the cat. Thank you.
Man. I don't know where Sonora is. I imagine that's closer to Chico, but...
Damn it, you should have gotten that bounce house. Okay, I'm taking my jerky delivery van. Oh, thanks, Jesse gave us $5. You don't have to do that. So you can save up for Nicole's bounce house.
Nicole and her bounce house.
Matt Conley says, drunk adults in bounce house is the funniest thing to watch. Emmett got one for his birthday this year, but I couldn't go back.
Yes.
Gavin says, okay, I'm taking my jerky delivery van. Not like I'm going to turn away money for my meat.
Funny story. Gunnar gave me a shirt that says satisfied jerky on the front.
He says he has another shirt for you.
On the back, it says, I only put the hottest meats in my mouth. And it's got my logo on it. And
has your logo on it?
Yeah. I forgot that's what it said on the back, though.
Right.
And I wore it to work and everywhere. And it wasn't until the end of the day when someone was like, wait, what does that shirt mean? What? Oh, I forgot.
Do we still need to donate for Nicole to get tires? Never heard that. It did not get resolved. No.
Did not get resolved.
Still have a slow leak. Hopefully I don't have to go. Oh, hi, Sub. Come here.
Slowly. It's a slow leak. So.
This chair. It's...
Why are you so amazed? Why are you amazed?
I'm not doing anything.
Chairs, even if I sat still, maybe it doesn't, but still. You're a toddler.
Thank you for $10 for the bounce house fun. Don't need a shirt to prove it, Josh. This is Perry G. I bet tires are not as expensive as any one of these.
I mean, you couldn't.
It's just one tire. That's all I need is one.
Well, you can't. That's the thing. You can't just replace one tire.
What?
They have to be.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
You're an idiot. Yes, you can.
No, you can't. It's a four-wheel drive vehicle.
Oh, that's the difference. Because you were trying to think what kind of car has she never had? What kind of car has she never? Oh, she's never had a four-wheel drive vehicle before.
They will also tell you it is a four-wheel drive vehicle. You have to do all of the. I'm not even going to say it. They will finish. Where the F is the bottom half of this servo saver? Chief, you are a hellion.
Squints Palladora says $5. Thank you. What vacuum table did you get? Looks like fun.
It's a kind of a wild story. I'd have to look up a brand name on it, because it doesn't. So
Jesse Schultz gave us $10. Thank you, Jesse. Buy a kit for the bounce house and that tire. Gotta buy two.
Well, Matt and I were talking on the live stream takeover with Noob, and we were talking about vacuum forming. Anyway, I got an email 2 days later from a company who was importing them. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna stand up a website and start selling these. We've already imported the whole thing, and it was just." They're like, "Are you interested in helping with doing a manual as far as instructions and some stuff like that?" I'm like, "Sure." So they sent me an email on Saturday. On Sunday, I met with them at a restaurant, and I took possession of a vacuum forming machine.
Your life is super hard.
So that is how that all came about. Not planned, but super exciting and a lot of fun.
If your differentials are properly working, you'll be fine replacing just one. Eric Baker gave us 5. They more bounce house funds. Thank you. I can't believe no one in here is a tire guy that can make a trade. They'd have to be local. Josh won't paint a body, but we'll vacuum form one.
And then give it to Moose Jaw. I went and bought 2 4x8 sheets of plastic today.
Feet?
4 foot by 8 foot. 32 square feet each, 64 square feet total. They're in the back of the Gladiator. Tell me it can't haul anything. I'm hauling 2 4x8 sheets of material in there.
Styrene yet?
Yes, I bought styrene. That was what I bought today.
Oh.
2 4x8 sheets of material in the back of the Gladiator. They're rolled up, but still. Can I have another beer?
You can. They're in the fridge.
That doesn't sound reasonable. Set. I know. You're welcome. Okay. Where did my needle nose go? There they are. Got them. Still not a truck. That's cheating. See, right here. Mismatched tires on a solid axle cause major wear issues. It does not have a...
Give me a break.
It's a 2009 with 200,000 miles. But it's nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
Way better cold. That first one was a little rough. Powered through.
Girl who won the marathon, or who came in bronze for the marathon for the U.S. today, the women's marathon. It was the 3rd marathon she'd ever run.
And she was the best we had?
I mean, I'm sure we had other people.
3rd marathon. I mean, I guess. Good for her.
Yeah.
I mean, 3rd, she beat a lot of other people.
How do you cut metal at home?
You know, like it depends on what you're cutting, of course, but like the starting, like when I very first started, I had things like hacksaws or jeweler's saws. And then from there, you can go to a Dremel with a cutoff wheel, or I've got a 4-inch cutoff wheel.
How many people actually follow tire replacement guidelines? Thank you.
I mean, I religiously follow them. I will not replace it until I follow the guidelines.
You're such an idiot.
So today, on my way home.
I don't even know why you're mad about this.
On my way home.
I would be so happy about this. Like, I would be so happy about this.
I stopped at the grocery store to get a bottle of wine and some beer. And then I got a few other things. I got Nicole 2 big bottles of water. I got a case of bubbly.
You have like 6 of them.
And I go to the checkout line. I had a mask on because we're in a mandate again. And the girl asked me for my ID.
I'd be so happy about that.
So I get my ID out and I give it to her. And my birthday, it was just my birthday. My birthday has just passed. And she looks at it and she goes, "Your ID's expired." I was like, "Oh, okay, you're right. I'm 38 years old." She goes, I can't sell you. I can't sell you this.
What she was supposed to do. Like that was
I'm 38.
I know, but that's just what you're supposed to do. I don't know.
Oh. So I was just like, she's like, "I can sell you everything but the alcohol." I was like, "Keep it." And 38 years old.
I think I would be so happy about that.
So mad.
so happy. Adam said, I still think the Olympics should have one normal person in each event so we can tell how good they are. That's such a good
Totally
idea.
agree. I
Oh, thank you, Steve D. An underinflated tire also promotes uneven differential wear, so just buy a damn tire, same result. Thank you.
Ooh.
What's a 1.55 tire you recommend, for real men?
Well,
One with a screw in it?
a 155 tire I would recommend. Man. You know what? I can't recommend one because that's the worst.
Thank you. Don't be a Karen. They were just following protocol. That's what I'm
I didn't yell at her. I was just like, I was here for this. I got the other things because of it.
Perry G gave us $5. Thank you. Nicole, you just don't understand how dangerous a roundabout is with uneven tires. Imagine the terror of driving a crowned road with one new tire. Jesse said he gets carded for smokes.
Really?
Yeah, and he's covered in tattoos. Isogen, $2. Steal Josh's hat. Steal Josh's hat, please. Thank you. Oh gosh. Eric Baker, thank you for the $10. If we pitch in enough for Josh to buy new wheels and tires for the Gladiator, no. Maybe I'll donate the stock Gladiator wheels and tires.
That was my plan that I kept telling her.
It's like, well, yeah.
But still. What
does that mean? Inventory, we shrunk out 2. What does that mean,
what?
Jay? I don't
What's it say? Where?
The Walmart I work at just had inventory and we shrunk out 2.4. Does that mean?
I guess that means like
people stole it?
No, I'm guessing that just means like you discounted enough that it goes away.
Aussie RC Queen, thank you, $5. Did you buy a forge or make the video I sent you?
Did you buy it? Oh, no, I have not. So I looked at forges for a bit, but I did not pull the trigger on anything for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to do
because you have enough shit and you don't have any room for it.
Partially that. Partially the reason that I wanted it was an absolutely ridiculous plan.
I don't care.
And honestly, to do the Lost PLA casting, it's still a lot of extra stuff that in the end, I'm just like, for the one video that I really wanted to do with it, I don't know that this is worth it. Which is a rarity for me to say something like that.
You didn't answer the 1.55 tire.
Oh, there is no 155 tire I would recommend. That's the thing.
Ask Matt.
155s are the worst.
People stole that much stuff.
Oh, wait, for real? Well, that's redonkulous.
Wow. I've never stolen anything in my life.
Is that true?
It's completely true.
I don't think that's true. I think I remember having a number of cups from Rhythms.
I mean, cups from bars are not the same thing.
Cups from bars are the same thing.
No.
You would purposefully walk out of there holding one of Rhythm's cups. We still have them.
Is that where those are from?
Yeah.
I took them.
Yeah.
Saying I don't remember that.
Yep. You really probably didn't. But just because you don't remember it doesn't mean you didn't steal it.
Store.
I'm just saying.
Still Josh's fire, you're right.
She leased it. For small down payment.
Life.
High mileage. Salvage title.
Me.
Me.
Oh, I was like, rude.
Like, oh.
It's like 24 when you met me.
You still had hope. No, I was talking of myself.
Okay. Question for you. Planning to build a speedrun limitless. Worth getting ceramic bearings for the critical parts?
I mean, if you're trying to like really go for it, then probably. I have one of those right here as well that I have wanted to complete. But I have not done the bearings like that yet. So I put some fast eddy bearings in mine.
Ceramic bearings. There's my Sookie. Oh, my Sookum.
She does not like to be held.
No. Texas Toast Alex gave us $2. Thank you. Need at least 2 more stacks of shells for more RC. What? No.
What did he say? Say it again.
Jeremiah gave us 5. Did you share the pretzels with Nicole? He did.
I did.
You just said that.
She asked about you earlier.
Did. James Knight is here.
What's up, James?
I sell items behind the counter at a gas station. Whatever you want is yours. I don't have time to run your ID unless you look like a toddler.
Yes.
Don't be joshing me. I have an OG Blackfoot on the shelf with the Airtronics XL2P.
Let's
Yes. Fast Eddie sells ceramic bearings.
Yep. I just did the regular ones from him, though. I'm only trying to do I would like to do 130 once. I think that would be fun.
Why would you not use ceramic bearings then?
Just because of they were expensive.
Yeah, a ceramic kit.
And I'm not like that. Oh no, not the TRX6. That blue thing, the Arma Limitless.
Oh.
I'm not that serious about that car. I just wanted to have stupid fun with a stupid car.
James says, so you doing interiors now? Question mark, question mark, question mark? No.
Just for myself at this point.
Don't be Josh me. Thanks for the shout out on the Bengals in the clock shop. Oh, that was
yeah.
That was so cool.
Yep.
Aussie RC Queen, thank you for the $5. Here's another 5 for the jet engine. Name of the company. Oh, that's for everyone. That was so cute. I love that.
The Bengal in the clock shop.
For that, and I appreciate it. I thought that was so cute.
Yes.
And we have an old lady who has that old lady thing. We have an old lady Bengal, and she looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other cat that you never see is she's
fighting.
Yeah, the other 2 cats are fighting. But she's just an old grumpy Bengal, snow Bengal. They're literally fighting in my shelves. God.
Folks, steal food, TVs, walk right out the door, and use UPCs from cheap items to cover expensive barcodes. Why not build the ultimate Blackfoot?
What would that be?
Whatever your.
I don't even know that. I don't know anything about vintage RC stuff, honestly. I'm very much clueless.
Chainsaw says, Mike J, I need one of those walking TVs. I just built a VS 410 Pro with a 10.3 straight axles. I'm taking it on its maiden voyage tomorrow.
Nice.
They're talking about safety meetings quite a bit.
Safety meetings?
Yeah.
Like the safety meetings that we have in my area when we go on trail runs? Or actual... Okay. I was going to say, the first time I witnessed a safety meeting, well, what they called safety meetings, was not what I was expecting.
I think there's a skunk in the woods.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, babe.
I'm like...
No.
I was just like, what? What are we... Like, why are we stopping? I'm like, oh, I get it. Never mind. I'm new
To life.
Whatever.
What are you doing? GB, come here. What I got? Look what I got. Look what I got.
Not sure what I'm building. I'm just following directions.
Wait, what? Tell me more about these meetings. Everybody, I think that's a countrywide thing.
I guess. I had never heard it called that. And I'm not saying that a lot of the art, honestly, it kind of goes hand in hand with RC. I get it.
Yeah.
But I was just unaware of the terminology.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Josh, where them hats at?
We discussed it a little bit. They'll be ready soon. The printer is in fire danger right now. and hopefully everything is goes back to safe soon, and we can get everything back on this or on the site. So
Somebody said, "Oh, okay." Everyone has different um
slang for it.
yeah, controlled burn, tribal council.
We can't say controlled burn in California. Tribal council. Isn't that from Survivor?
Look at. Do you see where Chief is?
No,
He's right there.
I literally can't see where you're
He's behind
pointing.
this box, and I was doing something, so he popped her head out, and he was just going.
And so, yeah, there's always RC events are always fun to.
Oh, some safety briefing, safety meeting. Yeah, same dev. Now Chief is also back there. Are we slamming the Blackfoot?
Are we slang? No. I'm gonna go static on this one. No springs on it.
If you like dots, pretzels, try the pork rinds.
Ooh, I love pork rinds.
Yeah, no, we don't.
But I have a heart. So I like the spicy chicharrones, but they have to be dry, like extra. I don't like the ones that are greasy. I like them to be like super dry, super airy.
Disgusting.
And I'll get them on road trips, and I'll get in the car, and Nicole will see that bag, and she'll just be like, "Oh, she hates the smell of it. I can't help myself."
Remember that day your dad made pork rinds? Somebody had sent him like
No, yeah, somebody didn't send them.
or he.
My dad was in his business while I was growing up and was in the meat packing industry. So he was like, I want to make pork rinds. So he got a hold of some friend or contact that he had in meat packing. So he's like, you have any pork skin things? He's just like, yeah, like I'll give you some. And he gave my dad what they would use to make pork rinds in like a 5-gallon bucket, basically, or bag. Anyway, so she just fell into it. Anyway, they were having a fish fry, and he just like reached in and grabbed a handful and threw it in the fryer. And the amount that he threw in there was enough to fill a garbage bag. It just kept coming, scooping it out of it into an entire garbage bag. A little bit of pork rinds goes a long way.
Apparently.
The things you learn.
Yeah, anyone who brings pork rinds on a road trip needs to be tossed out of a moving car.
What? Pork rinds are perfect
Good
road
night,
trip.
Squints.
Pork rinds are road trip food.
It's disgusting.
I think that I'm in the right here. I don't think that is a.
Have you ever had hog head cheese?
Yes, I believe I have.
Somebody had honey mustard chicharrones.
I like the spicy. I mean, anything spicy.
You can buy them like microwave popcorn now. Old Ford's Garage. Hello, we haven't seen you in a long time. He just said no.
No.
That's it. No, nothing else.
No.
Yeah, these are the same people that bring salmon for lunchroom in the microwave.
That's not the same.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly the same.
Pork rinds are not that pungent of a flavor.
A smell?
Yeah, or a smell.
Yeah, they are.
I think you're crazy.
And I agree, Paul. Pork rinds are disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm not a fan. Stank.
We can't fix you people.
Stank.
Stank?
It's disgusting.
They're amazing.
They smell completely different than a bag of chips.
No, they don't. It's just like a flavor smell.
Pork rinds are road trip food only if you drive with the windows down 20 minutes later. Oh, well.
Oh, no, we can't do that because I can't leave the windows down because Nicole's hair. I don't like this. I don't like my...
That's not true. Say pork rinds aren't good. 300-second timeout. Jesse.
Pork rinds are amazing.
Boiled peanuts better than pork rinds? No. Boiled peanuts are gross too.
No, I'm not a fan there. I'll veto that one. That's a southern thing,
like
I believe,
take
right?
a container of steamed broccoli in a hot car.
Does broccoli doesn't really have like a
convertible by yourself.
I think you guys are over exaggerating the pungentness of pork rinds compared to like chips.
Mr. Nobody said, "What about almonds?"
That's like the most.
Yeah, I'm allergic to almonds.
You are allergic to almonds, but the only thing you have to be. The only thing that makes them like.
I vote for kimchi. Yes, that's the same. Thank you.
No, that's not. Isn't that like fermented
Fish
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. How about Oreos and nacho cheese?
combined?
Oh, wasabi almonds. I don't.
Ooh, I like that. No, she can't have almonds, so it doesn't really matter. So I think we have a spammer. Somebody, please.
That's why. Don't block that.
I mean,
It's funny.
remove your clothes to dance TikTok.
Wait, Perry. No. Oh, sorry, Perry. That was on accident.
It's going so fast. They were probably.
That was on accident. That was funny though.
It's not funny, but I mean, it's. I think the funniest part about that was Perry G getting timed out by accident is because the messages were going so fast.
Take your clothes off.
To dance TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gaining out of spamming that?
I don't know. That's funny. They want to see you dance naked on TikTok, baby.
Nope.
Oh. Perry G said Ripper too.
Oh. He was baiting it anyway. Go away. He said that, and that one got timed out before the other one got baited.
Yeah, they were like, nope.
Nope. This is the rules first. We haven't discussed naked TikTok.
DK said I always remove my clothes to dance on TikTok.
That's the only way that I dance on TikTok as well.
What? What was the last spammer?
We had like a really offensive one last week.
What'd they say? Tell me.
No, it was like disgust, like a abusive name type thing.
Ew.
Yeah, no, it was pretty awful. It had to be a kid because it was like the only thing. There's only way that someone would think that it's
funny.
Yeah. Indeed.
Huh. I leave my socks on.
Leave my socks on.
Now that I'm naked, what is TikTok?
See, this is why we do these.
Is it?
Naked TikTok jokes.
I mean, the best spam ever though was "This is trash." They're so dumb.
This is trash.
Sorry. Okay, I'll leave.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that was quite the classic.
Josh, are the VS410 prices going up soon?
They already have gone. They had already gone up.
Funny, but no. It's Phoenix.
So they're not planning to go up again, if that's what you're asking. But they had gone up from the original price. Unfortunately.
Mike J says his slash is trash.
You want to open the door so they can get out if they'd like to?
Definitely don't want to. You're Sookie. Not like being held.
No. She would rather not.
Kat says I have to get that Vanquish hat you are wearing. How do we get one? Says James.
James, they will be available very, very soon. We've already had them basically printed, but just waiting on them to be able to be picked up. There's this one, which is like the PVC patch type in 2 different colors. And then there's the even better one, which has the comp stance figure on it.
Well, now I'm being walked out of Walmart by guards because of the naked TikTok suggestion. I'm just trying to find the other half of the lift for the CN. Would you trade some craft for some craft foam, says James?
Some craft. You know, James, the craft foam it served its purpose. I already mastered that. I think we can move on. That's I think vacuum forming is going to be my next round of things to try and conquer.
Ponce, I haven't seen him in a long time. Hello. So I found tiny crocs for little kitty paws. What colors do you want? Oh my god, our cats would destroy our house.
So we hadn't had Sookie long, and Nicole went out of town. I don't remember where she was at. I'm pretty sure she was back home. Anyway, Sookie was running around the house, and she ran through a paper bag that had like the not the canvas, but like the separate little handles that went onto them, and she put that through her neck, and then it was attached.
She put her head through it.
She put her head through it, so she was attached to it, and she ran through the house into like every room so fast that my feet never moved. I was trying to decide a direction to go to catch her, and she was just tearing through stuff, and I could not make a decision on how to move. I was just frozen in place, and she finally ran through the desk, and I have like a custom metal desk thing that I had built with a crown, and it snagged it, and it just ripped it off of her neck, and she finally called. And I just was like in shock still. I called Nicole right away. I was just like,
we were laughing so hard.
Like, I can't.
My mom and I were laughing so hard.
I can't explain what just happened, but
because you were so exasperated, like, and upset, and I was like, "Dude, she's fine." Like, you were like afraid she was scarred for life on bags or something. Like, she's fine.
It was the most ridiculous thing I had ever experienced.
It's hilarious. Craft foam served its purpose. Did it though?
It didn't.
What thickness styrene did you get for vacuum forming?
060, because that was the thinnest that they had. I would have got thinner, but didn't have it.
James says no foam seats in the new interiors.
It's a possibility, but I think I'm going to vacuum form separate dash and front and rear seats. That way it gets all of the Sorka points, but still lightweight. Because I'm all about that Sorka life now. I'm not. I agree.
I'm sure you can send James a hat. Don't you think?
I'm positive we can figure out whatever is needed. Okay.
Now you'll start building flat rail chassis out of craft foam.
Ooh.
Josh Mod 0.8 pinion good in a bomber.
Mod 0.8, yes. Yes, it is.
How much is that vacuum machine? Ben wants to know.
1,300.
0.060 qualifies as Sorka hard body. No.
Yes, it does. If I was making a full
other
hard
things he needs to buy. He cannot buy a vacuum form.
He could buy a vacuum form. Like, listen, as they say, diamonds are forever. Vacuum forming machines are for today.
You're an idiot.
Diamonds are forever. That means that they can wait.
I mean, I don't have any, so I don't know.
You what? You're not wearing one. You have one.
Did you buy it?
No.
No, it's a family heirloom.
I waited till I found one that came with a ring. The benefits package on this one was worth it. Okay.
My dowry.
Yeah, your dowry. She gave it to me. When did you give me the engagement ring?
After like 4 years.
I think it was sooner than that.
I don't, because
you're just like, I'm just gonna give this to you.
Open my one day and it not be there, me ruin.
I'm just like, we've only been dating 3 weeks, and you're asking. She's begging to get married.
I would say like 3 years.
Begging me to get, like, are we gonna get married? Like, when it was a conversation, we'd have the awkward conversation. Why aren't we engaged yet?
About it, and then I was like, oh shit, I forgot we haven't done that yet. Damn it.
She asked me first, even. No, it's not time.
Did it? That's so not true.
Just saying. It's got to be the right moment. This is a terrible Instagram post.
ever asked you. And Instagram wasn't even a thing back then.
It was. You had Instagram when you were in your apartment.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah. Well, before it was like.
Before it was popular.
Yeah.
You were hip. You were Instagram hipster.
I mean, I didn't get an iPhone until like that year, so.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
You had, when I met you, you had like the slide phone.
That was the best. I would take that in a heartbeat. It was a perfect square, and then you could slide it up. That was the best phone.
It was.
Don't start talking about phones. That's boring.
Son of a bitch. I put this on wrong.
Me and my partner's rings are tire treads. Mine is as well, but not on purpose.
Nicole, yeah. I get Nicole. I've got Nicole a present for our 5-year / her birthday this year.
I know. I showed it.
And it was from the same.
She made all my rings.
She found a jeweler that she liked in Kansas City who like made her rings. I mean, not overly expensive or anything. Like, we are not extravagant people, other than my RC car collection, but and tools, two of the important things. But so had her make that ring as well.
She made my.
She's a very talented and very nice lady.
And then we became friends. So I'm just like, you just have her. So you got me one for my wedding band, our 1st year, our 2nd year, and our 5-year.
Yeah, skipped 3 years, but I think that was reasonable. Love is grand, divorce is 100 grand.
No, Ben.
What Ben said?
No, just no.
Does he need more advice?
No.
Where's it? What about lab created diamonds? Yeah or nay? What's wrong with lab?
I don't know.
The chemistry is the same.
I don't know.
Chemistry is chemistry. Like, it's not the same as CZs now. Like, there's lab created.
I guess I don't know.
Listen,
I don't care.
You demand that some underpaid gentleman had to dig it out of a river? Huh?
No, I don't.
It has to come from someplace in Africa with
That
poor living conditions.
Obviously, I wouldn't want that.
I want mine done the old-fashioned way.
Obviously, I don't want blood diamonds, but like,
You want somewhere in the middle?
I don't know. I don't know how those things work. I don't know if people has to come from a cave.
It has to come from a cave. I want a certificate and a YouTube video of where it was found.
Love is grand, except for downtown. It's only $30 downtown.
See? This makes my day better already.
No, I'm getting carded. Like, who at 38 gets upset from being carded?
It was the inconvenience. But that's not even what I was talking about.
Oh, comments from Artist Yua. Fuck me.
Artesiwa. Oh my.
Shut up. Gray Matter Fab gave us $5. Thank you. For my wife and I's 25-year anniversary, I was at a truck show and she was at home. What a catch. I mean, yeah.
I mean, Nicole and I spend basically no special occasion in the same area.
We never do.
It's always just like, oh, it's your birthday. Like, I'll be home in a few days.
I know, we're never.
It just doesn't work out.
We're never together on special occasions.
And it is fine. Doesn't bother me at all.
Gotta have the videotape of the two brothers who almost kill each other over who found the stone, so you know at what point in the video you want to land. I don't know. I think Nancy would be happy with whatever you get her.
The longer you wait, I think the more impressive it has to be is the problem.
Is that how that works?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not a big rule follower myself.
Yeah.
I'm a rebel. I'm a bad boy. That's why you married me. Ow.
Like safety meaning?
Safety me.
What is that? Where's that Scott coming from? Salt Lake City, best hobby shop.
West Valley Hobbies is the only place that I go to in Salt Lake City.
Get her a Vanquish beadlock ring. Those things are expensive and rare.
Oh my. You think she would appreciate an OMF ring? There we go. That is a Vanquish item that is actually rare. Rarer. Mainly because nobody wanted to buy them the first time, and then once we stopped making them, they're all like, the price goes crazy, and people are like, "You're not going to make these ever again?" No, people didn't buy them the first time. You only want them after they're not available.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun. They're like beanie babies.
Beanie babies?
Are you almost done with this?
Absolutely not. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting suspension style. Would you like to learn about it?
Nope.
Nope.
She will like a nice ring and for you to get the Draco out of the way.
Ben bought a very large plane that is still in the living room.
Oh.
In a box, though.
That doesn't make it better.
You can move it easier. Jesse asks him about it all the time, and he sends us a picture of the box in the same spot all the time.
I told her what I do.
What do you do?
When you have...
Accidentally throw away precious RCs?
No, when you have boxes out in the living room, bring them in here and dump them.
Like, oh, sorry, this was in the way.
Like, I guess you have to pick it up now, because since it's all over the floor, you can't walk in here without stepping on it. The box just has a different hat on it. What was the width of the flat rail build outside to outside in the front with the servo mount installed before filing?
Oh, man. I have no idea. I only did it to make it match SCX width. I don't know what it was beforehand. I don't think I measured it.
What's a good programmable radio?
Futaba 4 p.m.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Ben, the secret to marriage is to have enough property to build sheds for your hobby so your spouse doesn't have to look at them. That's... Oh, good. That's good. I took in and gave us $2 for Josh's storage unit fund. What, can Jesse not fly a plane either? Is he bad at his drone? Like,
no, I don't think he's wrecked his drone yet.
JD's RC is driving his Panda on the rocks in the front yard having a cold one.
Panda.
They've been following Draco owner's new plane build, looking to me crazy.
God, it's so crazy. I love following that build. That guy is super, super handy too.
Moose Jaws at Taco Bell.
Ooh, I'll have a number 2.
They have a
Cinnamon
Taco Bell pop-up hotel in Palm Springs.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Thanks. Okay. Perfect.
I don't know. But that's the one. I remember I sent it to Kelly because we're going to Palm Springs for a bachelor
Oh,
party,
that's right. Yes.
He was like, I bet that pool is brown.
Who's Harry? Her fiance?
Yeah.
I thought he was...
Yeah.
That's not his real name?
No.
Okay.
Josh, a buddy of mine from Full Size Car World ordered a Traxxas drag sauce. I told him to sub to you and Matt's channels, and I told them that you guys are also a wealth of knowledge on crawlers also, says Ryan Davis. Mm-hmm. And that was nice of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Hopefully.
Is that the 5.5 tiny box end wrench?
Yep. It's one of my favorite little tools.
Yeah, Matt Connolly says, "Yep, I have a back garage. That is my shop." My wife says, "I don't know what's in there, and I don't want to know." It's like when you watch Criminal Minds and they have like bodies and shit in there, and they're like, "I told you to come in here." I'm like, "Why would you ever go in there?" Ew. Aw, Toe Daddy's having a hootenanny tomorrow.
The Frog Father?
Food truck and music fest.
What?
Katie, Flo, Scrappy to Oshkosh for the first time this past week.
Yep, I saw that. Pretty
I
on.
don't know.
Mike Patey is the name of the man who built the plane.
Oh,
And Oshkosh is a huge like air festival. But the guy's just incredibly talented. Like he is so good at so many different like fabrication methods that I enjoy watching him, and his design work is incredible too. Like someone you would would want to be one day, want to have those type of skills one day is what I mean.
I make jokes, but I'm also sitting here on the couch holding my wife's hand and make sure to talk about her today. 19 years so far. It's
19 years.
It's because Amy is
Congratulations. Congratulations, Perry. Good work for keeping up with, or for putting up with it, maybe.
She puts up with him because she works at a winery.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
You're our favorite little tool, says Gunner. I can't find a 5.5 box wrench. Ordered the IERC 5.5 wrench instead.
I'm told that this is like a distributor type wrench or something like that. You should be able to find them at like auto zones and stuff.
One Lacos RC is here.
Hello.
Is that?
Are you having a Mexican food date again? I believe that's the Angela's. I can't. I have a hard time remembering exactly, but
we also met the guy, the 11 Charlie guy. That was cool. Does a lot of stuff for vets.
Yep.
That was pretty awesome. What's their
11 Charlie.
11 Charlie. That's what it is. Okay.
M3 by 12.
Meat and jet fuel for consumption at Crawl for a Cure, and Amy is reborn. I'll take all of it.
Crawl for a Cure should be a good time. Yeah. It's the last one. They're not doing it again.
Oh, they bill Mike's 15-year anniversary tomorrow. Congratulations.
Dang.
Oh, yeah, Angelina.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep wanting to say Angela.
Angelina. We are getting a section of the yard set up for a couple dog runs.
Sounds like
they're the one they watch.
Yeah, they were on a Mexican food day.
Oh my God.
That's why I said you're on another day. Mexican food day. They were at a restaurant. God damn it. Yeah, but Crawl for a Cure, it's the last one, unfortunately. Mark was in my office 2 days ago.
Ooh, Adam started a Colorado peach mead last weekend. Yummy.
Peach mead?
He was going to send me some, but then...
You can't send it.
You can't send alcohol, apparently. At least complete wine.
Something about Dukes of Hazzard. Or no, what was the other one? What's the other one? The Burt Reynolds one. Wait, he was Dukes of Hazzard too. Bandit. Smokey and the Bandit. Dukes of Hazzard, Smokey and the Bandit. Same show.
Oh, Dave S.A. says, married 28 years. We watch every Friday. It's date night for us, too. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry to your wife.
28. Honestly, it goes fast, though.
It does.
28 years will be here in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Especially with how much you sleep. Kidding.
I sleep less than you.
What? It's hard to sleep less than me. I just get to sleep faster.
You have narcolepsy.
When I lay down, I go to sleep.
I know.
Sometimes when I don't even lay down.
They should like CAT scan your brain for that, because that would be like a scientific revolution.
For anybody who has problems sleeping, like,
yeah, for me, like,
when I lay down, I will start a show like on my phone sometimes.
Wait, but no one wants to hear that. 30 years, 46 years, says Gary P.
46.
Congratulations. That's fabulous. That's amazing. Can you... Oh, thank you, Adam. You know what? It's the thought that counts. Yes. Josh, tell the story from this morning.
Who's asking?
Ben.
Oh, this morning, Moose Jaw sent a text to our mod group or whatever, and he was like, just passing on 5 and looked like Josh's Gladiator on the side of the road on fire. And someone's like, maybe someone should text
and
Josh.
And Ben's like, does it have plates on it? Definitely not Josh's.
And no, and then I replied at whatever time, and I was like, it was before 8 a.m. It was definitely not me.
Oh, yeah, no. I thought he meant about the naked dude.
Oh, the naked dude was a whole nother thing.
Ravensteel RC gave us $5. Thank you. Love my sweet girl, Nikki. If you could give her a shout out. Been married 40 years. Wait, going on 9 years just feels like 40. Scott Oblander's coming up on 22. Nick. 21, says Tim. JD's 20. Our daughter turned 16 in July.
See, we've been together, what? We were together in February of 2011. February 15th, 2011. So, just over 10 years actually together. Yeah. Obviously less married because you didn't do so well in tryouts. You didn't make varsity for a while.
LOL, the naked dude.
Yeah. I sent them all the naked dude.
Francesco is 1 year for the win. Hey, you know what? Adam's single and happy. Matt Conley, 16. Swoop's 18 years single. You know what? You do you. Yeah. Find the right person.
Yeah. Oh,
What? My ex-wife and I are back together after 20 years of divorce, kind of missing the divorce. Now, that's my kind of story.
I know.
That's shit right there. I'm like, yes, let's hear it.
Like, what happened? How did it re-happen? What? Like...
That's my kind of shit.
So many details that are missing in this situation.
Yeah.
I had a friend who was married 3 times, and then he got married for the 4th time.
Who?
Back to his first wife.
Who?
Ricky. Oh. Remember?
That's a whole nother can of worms.
Yeah.
He's my favorite person.
Yeah.
Adore.
But his 4th marriage was back to his first wife.
I feel like that happens a lot, though.
I feel like people remarry their first wife. I mean, there's no risk here, but yeah, I think that
like, we have a kid. She got remarried, then divorced. Realized I wasn't as big of an asshole as she thought. Originally thought I was. Well, Nikki is taping his Forerunner body so he can paint it whilst, she said, whilst listening to Friday Night Live. If that's not love, I don't know what is. Get it, girl. Get it.
And bonus points for using whilst.
I mean, obviously.
We use that at work all the time. It's like I write all of our emails at work if there's any level of couth that needs to be applied.
Oh yeah, because you're like the professional emailer.
I can write very nice emails. It like especially like when it's a delicate situation or needs to be a little bit, you know. We had one this week, and Steve will come in and be like, $5 if you throw a whilst in there. Josh, when did the Wrangler Poison Spider come out? Okay, that was right. When did we go to St. Louis for that G6. We were in the house. It would have come out. I was doing videos already.
What year it is?
We were 23.
Fuck if I know. Like,
That would have been like.
I literally had to think back about what year it was today.
That would have come out.
I was writing a check. I'm like, what year is this?
That came out right before I went to Chicago for my 30th birthday. So that would have been 83 and 30, 2013. It would have been July 2013. June, July 2013.
You're an idiot. Josh, wait.
Boom.
Phoenix shared on Instagram the naked dude.
There you go. There you go, Ben. I'm proud of myself. June or July 2013. Because I was doing the budget build with it.
The naked dude, I sent it to my friend. It was like a naked guy on the back of an ambulance in Sacramento, basically, was what it was.
But there was like 5 or 6 firefighters surrounding him, and none of them would touch him.
Did you notice his jeans were hanging off of his ankles, too?
I was going to say, I didn't notice any jeans.
They were hanging off of his ankles. And I sent it to my friend. I'm going to see my friend in Casper, Wyoming, the next couple weeks. And I was like, are you sure you don't want to come here? The entertainment is off the hook. Like, please. Rod Apple says, I've owned about 4 Blackfoots over the years, moved on to better things. LOL. Have they updated the front end on them?
I don't know if they've updated one because I've never owned one.
My aunt and uncle have been married
I've ever
and
built.
divorced 3 different times. Remarried so their grandson could have insurance. Live in separate houses. They have significant others. I mean...
Hey, game in the system. Okay. Like...
Chip says I'm watching this whilst working on my bomber. Oh, Rob Montana's here. $5. Thank you. Hey guys, here's a $5 to put towards fire retardant. Hey, but I told you that you would love Tahoe, right?
Yeah. Like even Rob's is like, okay, this part of California.
It wasn't sure if it was PCP or meth.
It definitely seemed PCP-ish.
I mean, he wasn't dancing though. He was having a good time. I don't know if PCP people have good times.
Good times?
I have no idea.
You called that dancing?
Yeah, he was dancing. He was dancing on the bumper.
I think he was grinding on the back of the ambulance. I don't know if that was dancing.
To TikTok whilst naked.
If you're just joining.
I'm watching this whilst sitting upon my buttocks. Your emails to me have been like reading Shakespeare, says Grey Matter Fab. He called you and you email him? Are you in a relationship? Is this something I should know about?
Yeah. I had I had an email to write this week, and we have this discussion. We're like I say, I'm going to write an email, whatever. They're like, one of my partners will be like, you need to put in there, see what they've done for us. I'm like, not going to do that. Like, that's not going to go in there because this person doesn't care. And that they're not the boss. And all they're going to say is,
I will pass this on to management.
like, they're not going to do that. So I like your suggestion, but no. I would take your suggestion into consideration. Is what I would put in an email if I was replying to you.
Jesse says, my emails. Listen, mofo, stop acting like a bunch of dumb shits. Thank you.
I enjoy writing a well-worded email to tell someone no. Something about it that just is kind of fun.
You're petty.
That's not... No. I'm not petty.
I mean, it sounds like you are. That sounds petty.
Does it?
Yeah. I don't even check my email, so.
Yeah, you can't comment on email-related items.
Would a BS410 chassis kit with a built SCX-102 axles perform just as well as one with Curry's, and why or why not?
It could perform just as well. The difference would be like durability of an aluminum axle versus plastic axle. Plastic axles can, in some cases, even, or in often cases, it depends on how you set it up, but can be considered to perform better. But the durability or the style is why you would go for an aluminum axle. So absolutely, if pure performance is what you're after, then yeah, it'll be fine. You'll have fun.
Jeremiah, I have not made any of that popcorn yet. I have not pulled out my popcorn maker, but I will. Rob says, what you drinking? Pacifico.
Pacifico.
Because there
it was hard to get.
about it, no wine, and blah blah blah. And
I walked into the store while talking to Rob on the phone.
Are you talking to Rob?
Not when it happened,
Where
but just in Montana,
back
as the name suggests.
back in? I didn't know.
Yes, he is back. I'm kidding. But yes, he is in Montana.
How long? I wonder how long of a drive from Casper it is. Head over there.
No.
I'm going to Glacier. I'll see you.
Hey Rob, I'm in the neighborhood.
I was thinking about driving over to Rapid, but we'll see. And then down.
No.
And then back over.
You can just come home.
Why do you get so weird about me driving? Rob's wife lets him drive places.
Yeah. You are a terrible driver.
First of all, I'm not.
You are.
How many tickets have you had?
Tickets is not an indication of driving skill.
Never had a ticket in my life.
You have.
Your fault, because the registration was expired.
I'm just saying,
on your truck.
If we want to talk about facts.
If your registration was expired on your truck and I got in a fight with the cop and I shouldn't have. And
You got in a fight?
yes.
God, Karen.
Because I was like, no, it's not. He was like, your registration expired. I was like, and I looked at him, I go, no, it's not.
What?
Yeah.
I've never disagreed with it.
I said, no, it's not. I just put the sticker on that. He's like, well, it's expired. I was like, it just got from the shop. It's like, is it a tornado?
You gave every...
Grapes, and my husband's in California. And then it got stolen. And then my father-in-law got in an accident. And I was like crying, and and then he felt so bad because he had already, as soon as I said, no, it's not, he started punching up the ticket info, and then he couldn't go back on it. And then he was like, I go, what do I do? What do I do? This is my name. My husband's in California.
I don't know how you were so hysterical. Like, a ticket's a ticket.
I mean, obviously I wasn't, like, come on, obviously I wasn't hysterical. I wasn't crying, but like, right. I was like, I don't know what I do. I don't know what to do. He was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you do. And he was like, all right, like but he was pissed about me
talking back,
disagreeing at first, and then he felt really bad, and he was like,
I wouldn't feel bad if you were like that to me. Like, psh.
But I really thought it wasn't. I'm like, you don't understand what has happened.
That Jeep, our black Jeep, it went through absolute hell in a period of less than 6 months.
Like, it was as soon as I got it out of the shop, so it was like a month. In
November of 2016, it got stolen out of Nicole's driveway in Kansas.
Driveway.
Yeah. And then
before that, it just gotten out of the shop.
It got out of the shop before it got stolen?
Because I went to Denver before that, and I was in a tornado.
Yeah, she got caught in a tornado in the middle of Kansas with softball-sized hail. It caved in the windshield. It messed up the hood real bad, the whole front end. It didn't break the hardtop, though, surprisingly.
Yeah, the guy was like, the guy at the windshield place when I finally got to Denver was like, yeah, that carbon fiber top really did. I was like, fiberglass.
Yeah, trust me, there's nothing on a Jeep that is carbon fiber.
Sir. Fiber, and he was like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, obviously. Like, don't take it.
Like, I'm pretty positive that Fiat, well, that wasn't Fiat at the time, but.
Yeah, anyway. And then it got stolen, like, as soon as I got out of the shop.
Yeah.
And then it had to go back in the shop because the kid drove it with the emergency brake on the entire way.
We got in a high-speed chase after he stole it. And he left the emergency brake on the entire time. Anyway, it got recovered, obviously.
I had to go back in the shop.
Right back to the shop. But it was kind of funny when it went back into the shop. It was right before we were going to drive it out to California.
Oh, yeah, so he had to cancel a flight.
He had to cancel a flight and all this. But yeah. The funnier part was, like, we were having it repaired. And the guy who was repairing it, his kid watched the YouTube channel, and he was just like, oh. And he actually took care of that Jeep really well for me, which was a nice benefit because we got a lot of things replaced.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah.
Gladstone Jeep.
Gladstone Jeep in Gladstone, Missouri.
Yeah. Rob says, likely nobody is going to drive harder than Josh if he drives his full scale the same way he does his crawlers.
That is, nope. I do not. Because I do not work in the full-size Jeep industry. So.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
If Josh drove his 1-1 like his 1/10, it would be upside down and on fire by the third stoplight.
I'd drive like a lot of the people in Sacramento at that point. Son of
A safe and courteous driver always does a thorough walk around of a vehicle, and they would notice an inspired tag for shame. So it was theft recovery, and it still had a lifetime powertrain on it.
Yeah. Yeah. It was it was weird because I didn't actually have to do the affidavit for the whole theft recovery. I've had the insurance company kind of drop the ball on that situation a couple of times. Not on just that, once on that vehicle, once on my Hayabusa. It was not a theft recovery, but it was in an accident. And the insurance company never had it considered a total. When I bought it back, it was just still had a good title. You know, motorcycle things.
Adam retracted his message, but first he said, "What is softball size hail like?" I was gonna say it's like softballs falling out of the sky.
Fast.
Everyone in front of me, and behind me had. You know, I was in the Jeep, so it was a 90-degree windshield. Everyone else had regular windshield, so everyone in front of me and behind me, all of their windshields had busted in. Like, completely busted in. Busted through, were completely gone. Their front and back windshields were completely gone. So I had to, I was lucky on that.
She called me after it happened.
After it happened.
She had got to a gas station already and sent me a photo of just the windshield on the Jeep just
cracked, but it didn't come through.
Yeah, it didn't like come in the vehicle, but it looked like a crazy ex-girlfriend had got it.
Yeah, and I almost totaled it.
Yeah, it was super close to totaling.
But we had to we turned around, went the other way of I was just following people. I couldn't find the radio station for the weather report, and because I was in the middle of Kansas, and we went the other way on the highway. Everyone just started, so I started following everyone. We started going the opposite way down the highway and got into a rest stop, and people were jumping out of their cars, pulling picnic tables out from underneath the canopy thing and getting in there, and then somebody pulled into the bathroom underneath because they were because they couldn't, they didn't have windshields. It was crazy. So yeah.
What did you do? Did you just stay in the car?
We all got out and went into the bathrooms.
Okay.
The tornado already passed. I remember, I had so much adrenaline but then I thought back on it, and the Jeep was just shaking back and forth, almost coming off the wheels. Just.
I can't believe during that whole time you didn't take one video. I would have been dry.
Are you glad? And I was I should call it out. And I was no, I'm gonna wait until I set my voice, everything settles down a little bit before I.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to call you. You couldn't do anything. You were in California. So I was I'm not going to stress him out.
It was yeah.
So that was fun. And I still made it to Denver. I had a lovely time.
You had to drive how far with that windshield?
Probably 5 or 6 hours. 5 hours, maybe. So don't say I'm a bad driver.
I mean, that doesn't make you a good driver.
Now. You just say that because I'm a woman, and then you think you're supposed to say that.
No.
How am I a bad driver, though?
The way in which you operate a vehicle.
Because I don't get this close to people, or downshift when they're riding my ass. You're right. I do not downshift, so I don't have to touch my brakes when people are riding my ass. I just get over and let them pass.
If you downshift, they have to be more aware. Oh, that's a pro tip for you guys at tailgaters.
Which you are one.
I am not a tailgater.
You absolutely are.
I am absolutely not a tailgater.
Okay.
If somebody will not get out of the fast lane, that's different.
You tailgate in the middle lane. Josh, this is not a battle you're going to win. Let me tell you. You need another beer.
Sure. And this fucking transmission.
Are we still doing that?
We're still doing this, but this transmission. God dang it. Phoenix. Oh my God. I've never seen you drive, but yes, you are. Okay, let's try this again. Not a fan.
Did we lose like streaming or something?
No.
Oh.
Why?
Because I guess when we were talking about something, it just dropped off.
Oh, we could have. It's hard to say.
Or else people didn't want to hear what we were saying.
There's also that.
Hey, Daffy.
There we go.
Don't be joshing me. This is our old Bengal. Old lady Bengal. Sappy. Oof.
She's also not a big fan of being held.
Why are you being a psycho?
Baffers. Hi. Hi.
Concentrate on the transmission, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah, bye. Nicole, thank you for talking to my son Cam at Axel Fence. He is socially quiet, but told me later your friend is very nice. Aw, he was a sweetheart. That's one of my few talents in life, is being able to talk to anybody. Such a sweetheart. You know, it was so fun. Moose Jaw was incredibly brave.
What did Moose Jaw do?
He stayed in a hostel.
Oh, yeah.
At Axel Fence. It turned out to be nice.
But still, I agree. A brave decision.
Totally brave.
He told Nicole, he had told all of us, and we're all like, what? No.
And I said, are you 18? What are you doing?
Yeah.
And he did it, and it worked out. And I also talked to some PCT hikers, of course.
Yes. Yes, you did.
And that was awesome. They're like, oh yeah, we did like 26 miles today. It's like, you mean you, like, physically?
Like, can you explain what you mean by that?
Like, my e-bike does not go that far.
It'll do 26 miles. I mean, not on full boost, but...
He said, we'll do it again, specifically with the lobster shack right next door.
Oh, yeah. He was talking about, like, the lobster grilled cheese.
Rob did stay in a van down by the river. But to be fair, his van is sick. And I would take that van.
Oh, you'd be in for a van?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's trade in the black Jeep.
I mean, we should probably have a house first before we spend that kind of money on a vehicle. But
Vans aren't that bad. We could trade in the black Jeep.
Well, then what am I going to drive?
The van.
No, I don't want to drive a van. I'm just saying.
That's
like,
what a van is
I'm
for.
saying as a camper.
It's still fine. You drive so much that it would be such an inconvenience.
I love that we just met. Oh no, I picked up a hitchhiker yesterday hiking the PCT, had to go around the fire.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I was like, picking up hitchhikers is still a
PCT,
thing?
yeah,
PCT, like, then that made sense. And around fire stuff, like, absolutely. Good on you.
He said I can drive his. I mean, I don't want to, but like, I don't want to drive a van.
Why not?
I don't care, but like, I mean, it just seems big.
Yeah. I have brought up van life and before, and you were not receptive. You said to see one?
I guess. Can we just say that that was the first time that I had met Rob in person, and I was like, hey, can I hang out in your van? And he just handed me the keys and was like, okay, bye, here. I was like, okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then I kept checking my phone, like, I hope they don't call and need to, like, Ben's like, I'm like, Ben, I gotta check my phone because I gotta see if they call because I have everyone's keys. I used to have the Monster Beetle back in the day.
Who did?
Chris Bain.
I mean, that sounds kind of cool.
Oh, Dawson's dad has a 77 Chevy van. Asking why someone doesn't want to drive a van is like asking why they don't want to get punched in the face.
What? I'm just. I mean,
I think we're all talking about different vans.
I think his is a ProMaster.
Yeah, like it's like the fun.
They're a sprinter basically.
Get an off-road capable trailer to haul behind the Gladiator. I'm not dealing with a trailer.
Yeah, which I don't. I'm just
because
saying.
you won't take care of it, and I don't want to have to deal with it.
Oh, actually, I have 30s.
Like I said, if we ever spend as much money
in a year, what was your rule? If we spend as much
money in a year that would on Holiday Inns that would cover a payment, like the payments for a year on a camper, then maybe, but otherwise, no. No.
But we could go more places instead.
VW van would be cool.
Think of
Happy because suddenly I want a van.
Think of all of the rivers we could go hang out by and lakes, the water.
You can do that during the day and then go stay at a Holiday Inn at night. I don't want a camper. Where are you going to put a camper?
Places. My storage unit.
You have a storage unit?
I mean, no.
I wish you had a fucking storage unit. Are you kidding me?
I don't yet. A mod group has been talking me into one.
Good. Get the shit out of here.
I'm just going to do it and hide it from you. That's where I keep all my...
I don't care.
All my...
Oh, hide it from me. What the fuck do I care if you have a storage unit? Get this shit out of my house.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What would I care about?
I was like, I mean...
I'd be like, awesome. Yeah. Scott says, we rent the same cabin in Idaho every year. It's like ours, but I don't have to maintain it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
YouTube van life and be prepared to spend at least 1,000 hours in front of the screen locked into all the builds.
Yeah.
Rob, I'm going to tell you right now, that's never going to happen. 1,000 hours in front of a screen that's on a television? No.
I'm fully on board, Rob. And a friend of mine just started kind of doing some of, like, building some stuff commercially.
Who?
Caitlin?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So I'm just saying. There's a possibility that some van life and...
One day to my students, hi, I'm Mr. Jaw, your history teacher, and I live in a van by the river. Get the van, bring back the stash.
Oh, I haven't had the stash in a while. I thought about it the other day.
Did you?
I did.
Maybe you wouldn't have got carded.
It would have been behind my mask. Little brat.
Put a grasshopper rear end on it. You'll thank me later.
I will do nothing of the sort.
I'd move into Mike Finnegan's giant ramp trucks.
Ooh, those are cool too.
What was that an MST body Matt had on Wednesday?
It's a charisma body.
My grandma's Grand Caravan had torque steer 3.8 liter V6. Wish you could turn the traction control off.
We had a PT Cruiser that had a lot of torque steer.
I had a button in my Firebird that was traction control.
You had a V6 Firebird.
Yeah, but you could push the button and it was in the center column.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not saying that the PT Cruiser was better than that.
94 Firebird.
94 Fire. Okay, maybe it was.
No.
I bet it was faster. Can I get you a PT Cruiser convertible?
No.
I think you would have fun.
I think I would not have fun. I don't want a PT Cruiser. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me, but I'm good.
So just the van?
Fun fact, they use that same 3.8 in the Wrangler that Nicole drives.
True. That is true. The minivan 3.8. That all of the noise, none of you floor that Jeep and you go, what? And nothing changes. It just gets louder. It doesn't go any faster. It just makes a lot more noise. So there's CV boots that are joined. It's like the human centipede.
Like from South Park.
Or the movie Human Centipede.
Oh. I was just thinking of South Park about the one. Nancy says, Nicole, the storage unit sounds good until they buy more stuff to fill the space. I don't know.
If it's in a storage unit, it doesn't count.
Zero's Ghost said, I took your advice and got away from Intigi, put Vanquish rims, hubs, and weights in the SCX-10 too. Everything fits so much easier and better.
Well, I'm glad that it was a good experience. Happy to hear it.
Did you know that Jesse's van tilts to the side?
Well, yes.
For
Jess,
the wheelchair?
I was going to say, Jesse has
That's pretty sick.
a different type of van.
Well, yeah, but that's pretty cool.
I think Jesse's van is more expensive than the one I'm talking.
Yeah. You're gonna put the decals on the body or have Moose Jaw do it? Is it Nancy and my Nancy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just saying.
Trust me, if you know any more, then it's still
I'll
just
be
the
Aunt
one.
Nancy.
I have an Aunt Nancy. Who's your Aunt Nancy?
She's my great
Oh, it's somebody you're not actually related to, but call an aunt?
great aunt.
Okay.
She is. Actually, I have two great. I have Uncle John's wife was Aunt Nancy, and then another. Yeah.
Nicole's family is enormous. My family is 9 people.
Teeny tiny.
Yeah. My list of people to invite to our wedding was the same as Nicole's immediate family.
Yeah.
Like how many people invited to this wedding? Like 300. Oh, how many were people I know? 9. 9 of them. Well, and then my friends.
I mean, come on. Easy.
I have a lot of friends, but family side. Yes. Think of how many people I knew from the internet that showed up to my wedding.
Like before, like you knew them originally and then became friends with them.
No?
No one that you just knew off the internet came to our
Oh, you
wedding.
mean I knew them before the wedding?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, this is true. But I'm saying I met them on the internet.
Ugh, you're so gross. Was Matt was not at our wedding.
Matt was not at our wedding.
No.
I had met Matt before that, but Matt and I did not become such good friends until later.
Yeah. Sarge was.
Sarge was there.
None of our KCRC guys showed up.
No.
They were all invited, but whatever. Oh yeah, you're gonna officiate Nancy and Ben's wedding.
I'll be there.
Baby, come here.
Are you? Why is this so?
Oh.
This boot thing.
Oh.
I need to lube the boot.
Again?
Nicole, can I be at your next wedding? Sure.
I told Nicole she's invited my next one. She might even have to plan it. I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
She did a good job at the last one.
So, Customs, hello. I'm glad to join the live again. Glad you're here.
Yeah. Your parents are definitely invited to my next one.
Josh, do you think Matt would sell me his camo Unimog? He didn't really take you serious when you read it to him, says Rob.
I would say just about anything is for sale.
Always.
So it's probably a possibility. But you'll probably have to wait till he gets just that next round. Cat butt. This is such Is this horse shit to you too? Huh?
TV. Look, it's like your spring. Is the cat? The cat is not for sale.
Everything is for sale.
Ah,
Chief is for sale
you
too.
guys made Jesse order new RC and BP parts.
It was his own decision.
I'll never get remarried. I'm just gonna find a woman who hates me and buy her a house. I don't get it.
Like when you get divorced and you have to give the house away. I'm just gonna cut out the steps.
Gotcha. Does that mean Josh is for sale too? Yeah. Come for the build, stay for the cats only fans.
What's up, Bubba?
So there's a chance to buy that dusty old Ripper then. I mean, it's not dusty because he played with it.
It's dusty again, but
Right. Fuck, Toe Daddy would buy me a house. You haven't even bought me a house.
I bought your house once.
I'll give you $5 for Josh.
And then what'd you do? You sold it.
Yeah, so I can move to this glorious place.
This glorious state.
The state's not bad. It's the fucking city.
There's that. Let's see. Okay, now we need...
Whoa! Where you going, TV?
Rourke Ponce, if you're still here, just FYI, Josh has his Crocs at his feet.
Not on my feet currently, but they
No.
were just before.
Yep.
Once I'm home and have taken my shoes off, the chances of me putting the shoes back on, quite low. Chance of me putting the Crocs on at least once, pretty high. Okay, so that now I need these little CV boot things, quite awkward. And
I'm so sorry to done.
um
I'm super close to done, Gunner.
I don't know how close we are. Or are
Bye,
we?
Rob. Owning a house is a lot of work and not an investment. I don't know about all that. Josh
You
never
should see
worked on our house.
We should see California prices.
Yeah. Did we ever talk about what caused the aggravation before the live stream? It was him getting carded.
And then not being 40 and not being able to buy alcohol.
Don't say that.
Almost 40 and not being able to. It was very annoying
To buy wine.
Man, can't buy wine.
for my darling wife. The only thing that I wanted to do.
Is that a scale engine hoist on the shelf top right? It is.
It is. It is a functioning hydraulic engine hoist even. Does this get pulled over that? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, I believe you. What?
I just haven't heard that.
Okay, I
Last
believe
time I
you.
watched Beetlejuice.
I know, that's the only place I remember it from too.
Aww. That's so. No one said long time lurker, first time commenting. You theeties effing rock. Just saying thank you. That was nice.
But nobody knew that's how you say our last name.
Yeah.
Is this mismolded?
Jesse, stop it. $5. I'll buy you booze, young man. Calm down. Now sit outside the store. DC area housing prices are nuts. Super low inventory still and crazy bidding wars.
Yep.
Not here. I read an article that they were
That the bidding wars
slowing
has
down.
slowed?
Yeah, house. But I mean, they're still stupid compared to the Midwest.
That is definitely
Oh,
different.
Digital Mike, where do you live? We have foreign money being laundered through real estate here. That was the super obnoxious tone of my voice. I apologize. I got excited. It was. I knew. I heard it, and I was like, ugh.
I did not notice.
Oh. But I want to know where Digital Mike lives because he said
That does sound interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just watched a documentary on the Panama Papers. I think that's why I really want to know. TV show South Park still sucks. Mike J, I'm going to time you out if you say that again. Love fucking South Park. It's my favorite.
South Park is good.
Josh, got $300 worth of Vanquish tools. Need I place to store them? Any advice?
Mine, I mean, honestly, mine are always just in a toolbox, so I don't like have a canvas bag type situation to suggest, which is
Toolbox.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you need to get yourself a nice little desktop toolbox.
Oh, he's in Vancouver, in Canada.
Interesting.
No one said high five. High five. Everyone should feel free to comment, don't you think? I feel like some people are like, I don't want to comment. Like our friends from Hawaii said that.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, just comment.
You should comment even if it's not even applicable.
Yeah, like we don't judge. No one judges here. If they do, they get banned. It doesn't have to be funny.
It can just be your favorite color. Doesn't matter.
Ooh, yeah, comment your favorite. No.
See, now you're being judgy.
I had a huge conversation about favorite colors with my nephew the other day, so that was
Emmett?
yeah.
What was his favorite color?
His favorite color is red.
Hmm.
And my brother's favorite color is is apparently blue. And then my sister-in-law's favorite color is green because green means go.
It was most likely green. She just came up with it and was just like, green means let's go ahead and not talk about this.
Right. So he did get a tablet though, which I was a tiny bit bummed about because
you wanted to buy him a tablet?
Yeah.
He is 3. 2.
3.
3.
What? He's 3. May 11th.
Couldn't remember because I know John is 3, but
he's like 3.5.
Yeah,
like he's almost 4.
Right.
DJ's Hot Rod and Fab. I'm on my second home purchase. I love being able to improve my home and property as I like it and have add to our home values. Agreed.
Yeah.
The Vancouver model is a term that's being used around the world because of how bad it is. Wow, I need to look at this. Seafart Fire Truck said, I'm back in blue.
Blue is his favorite color.
Yeah.
And he's just back.
I know.
And
Pele
his name is
says, good morning,
Seafart.
5:30 a.m. here.
Where at?
I don't know.
5:30 a.m. I want to know where.
I should know that. And I don't know if it's Pele or if it's
Pele?
Peel.
Peel? Probably not.
Money laundering funded 5.3 billion in BC real estate purchases and 2.8. I mean, it's good for your economy. We also watched Cocaine Cowboys the other night, so like not like you know.
Cocaine Cowboys.
Sweden, yes. You're not the no.
What? Are you the guy that
The machinist in Sweden. We have a yes, he is.
There you go.
Who he works with your machines when you
Swiss machines.
Swiss machines, and I said, thank you, but
You would have to move here.
But you don't want to come to Sacramento, so we would love to have you.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say
Turbot has a 1/4 acre crawling park in his backyard. Does that raise the value of my house?
I have to. I mean, I think I have to say yes.
Wait,
Especially if it's
he's
well
in Tennessee, I think. Phoenix's favorite color is black, like the pits of my black soul. Black is such. That was dark.
Dark.
Not gonna lie, I thought your shirt said coconut. I know. I hate that Himkin shirt.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's stupid.
What?
No, that's not ours. I thought that was Big Aaron for a second.
Oh no.
Anyway.
He's in Idaho now. Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. Not as much as the interval. I'm not going to lie to you. Not as much as a half-acre course will. This is per AG. It does look like it says cocaine, but it says carcane. I just think that's a dumb
that's the who
target for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the parental warning. Parking a semi in your driveway drops the whole neighborhood's property values, according to my old neighbors.
I don't know why I find that to be so
I
funny.
think it's funny too, because it's like something one of our neighbors would have done for
Oh.
sure.
Oh, I've been around some Nicole's old neighbor where she grew up is still like that. So every time I go there, I want to park like right in front of her house. And
She thinks that you can't park on the street in front of her house. She'll leave a note on your car. Trust me, yeah, this is a whole thing.
Yes.
J. King RC says, I'm wearing a Hoonigan shirt and name's Josh Juice. Since we're basically twins, can I borrow the ripper? DJ's Hot Run Feb says, hi, I have at least a dozen wheeled things in my yard. You're from the South.
You're from this.
You lived in the South. Yeah, except when you have 21-year-old foreign national university student living in a $30 million home and complaining about the possible higher taxes for foreign owners.
Oh, wow. Those are some good ones.
No, Oregon. Okay, well, we'll do Oregon. I see that. Ripper rentals, great idea, sure.
Rental? Like, you can't be any worse on it than I am.
I park in my driveway and my semi costs more than my house.
Yeah.
I have a broken motorcycle on my porch.
I find that to be amusing. I see no problem with that. 8, not by 12.
Our motorcycle wouldn't have fit on our porch.
No, that's correct. My motorcycle would not have fit. We had a very tiny porch, and I had a very long motorcycle. But we had a very tiny porch. And it was slanted.
It was a little hollow.
It was concrete, and it just had a...
Yeah, but it was hollow. There was a lot of things. It was a habitat.
It was a habitat.
There were lots of chipmunks and
snakes and frogs and...
Yeah. That's what I like. That's what I like to think about, that it was a nature habitat.
Yeah. The people that bought it after us didn't remove it. They just built a wood deck over top of it.
Oh, they didn't remove it?
No.
How do you know that?
I saw in the photo.
Oh.
And it's like, we're just going to build on top of it. That's easier. Like, yeah. I think that's, honestly, I don't think that's
Lipstick on a
uncommon.
pig.
That's not uncommon. I've seen lots of people just build wood decks over top of concrete stoops.
A 20-year-old townhouse costs $750,000. Well, that's like living in Sacramento.
Yeah. Thus, why we don't own
But
a
I'd rather
home
live
here.
in Vancouver.
Let's see. I'm looking.
No, I said if you said it again, I would give you a timeout.
Now he's going to do it just because he's that kind of stubborn.
Josh, did you flex the old Ripper? Can't be harder than Josh on a Ripper.
Not saying it's
people complain
impossible.
about California prices, but an hour outside of Sac, you can buy a couple acres with a small house for $230. That's gonna burn down.
And it's got to be quite a ways out of Sac. Like not close enough where you can drive into like my place of work.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would just do that.
For sure.
It's gonna be like 2-hour drive, 1.5-hour drive.
Here in Melbourne, my house has over doubled in value in 3 years. It's crazy. I mean, I'm surprised people want to live where everything wants to kill them.
All right. Well, I mean, here there's a chance of it catching on fire, but
Yeah, I mean, I would rather be in Melbourne than Sacramento.
you think?
Yeah.
I guess you do. Let's see. I wonder where James Knight moved. I know he moved. I I know, like, you know.
In Australia?
Yeah.
They moved it. Oh.
Yeah, I know he moved to Australia, but like Melbourne or Sydney or
Oh. I don't remember.
Brisbane.
I don't remember. Bobby Chapman's here.
Local.
I didn't see him at Axial Fest.
I did not either. Okay. So the metal skid. What a weird design on this truck. Everything. The suspend all. I mean, I know this is an old design, but man,
James is in Melbourne.
how bizarre. Melbourne? Huh.
Where's Camo at?
I don't know that. I don't know.
Figured past this, hey, it was the 80s.
Hey, I mean, oh yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in the '80s that was built in a real bad way. I'm one of them. Poor construction quality.
Don't hate Captain BFD.
VFD's awesome to build. What are you talking about?
Good job, Jesse.
That thing's easy.
Robbie's giving a speech at the driver's meeting. I want all the fuck cancer swag. When is Girl for the Cure?
October?
Well, we won't be here then.
Yeah, we will.
I won't.
You won't?
Mm-mm.
Where will you be?
Palm Springs.
What?
For Kelly's bachelor party. The one free weekend I had in October.
Oh.
I'm going to Palm Springs.
Huh. Well, there you go.
So.
I had a whole party planned for you. Bounce house and everything.
I still have my madcap from the late 80s. It's plastic fantastic.
Plastic fantastic.
October, it's Nudie Magazine Day.
What day is it? October?
Nudie Magazine Day. Nudie Magazine Day. I thought about that the other day and I was
Stop
like,
staring at me, Swan.
but no, I was like, kids won't even know what that means.
Nudie magazines?
Yeah.
No, they won't.
No.
Oh. Do you see the penguin too?
Every time I want friggin' snack packs. Pudding cups.
All right.
80s trans technology versus your modern VFD trans.
Yes, exactly. If you order food, we can be done when it arrives.
Did you order talking to me?
Yes.
We have food.
Then make food, and we can be done when.
I have a salad kit. What do you want for dinner, sweetheart?
I don't know. Something food like. I need opinion gear. Where did the opinion go?
What?
Let's see.
You just want pizza or?
Sure.
Ugh. Okay.
The one day last week you wanted that, and I didn't. And now this week it's the opposite. Okay. Do my job. Yes. Okay. We are getting something brown and meat like. Yeah, order that. Something brown and meat light. All right. Smoked pulled pork, also good. I think I'm gonna go with barbecue chicken instead, though, just because. I am getting less and less confident about doing anything with going to the swap meet, though. So this weekend, maybe I'll just get things cleaned up and organized in here. Maybe I'll come up with some method of selling items locally. Even though I hate to do that. Just because it's such a pain in the ass. But I really need to get rid of some stuff. So it is becoming an issue. It's you. By 30 and the cow. So I think RC Country's planning. They are Moose Jaw. I'm saying they are, is what I meant. The inflection that I was looking for. I hope that they are, because that would be great. Then I could get all of the stuff locally sold. I hope that they get that done. RC's Country Swap Meet always. Josh, doesn't RC Country do consignment? Perry G, the problem was I could fill 5 cases. Saw a flyer at the store and will report back. Someone had asked me about it today, Moose Jaw, and I was just like, not that I've ever heard of, but that would be perfect if they were. That would save me a lot of effort. And 4 hours of driving tomorrow. And did I do that wrong? No, says that goes into there. That's odd. Maybe it needs another rotation. I'll buy a VS410 Pro. Yeah. See, the thing is I don't want to ship. I hate shipping. I don't want to do it. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. So if I could go ahead and not have to ship, I would be totally on board. But I don't have a VS410 Pro for sale, other than the Flex Seal one, which I could sell. I could sell the Flex Seal one. That one served its purpose, and I wouldn't be too mad to see it go. She made me a mod, so it counts. The electric setup was wait, what? Moose Jaw, will we still have to get there at 2 a.m. first? But yeah, that's no good. The RC Country Swap Meet was so big here that people would get there wild early just to be able to try and get a spot so that they could have prime locations to sell. So this is odd. Why? Oh, why? And 3x30. That's what I'm using. This does not feel... No, it does not want to be able to thread into either of those. What am I missing? So, set Cardboard Boy up with a little shipping desk. I mean, we have like a shipping department, but like still, I'd have to have all the information, and it just seems... and I have a new cardboard bitch. Previous cardboard bitch has been promoted and is now helping me.
We're beating France in men's basketball.
Awesome.
Shut up. You've been into the Olympics. Don't act like
Some of the running has been interesting. Some of it has still been too long. I'm in it for this. If they're sprinting, I'm okay with it.
You're like 200 meters and below.
Yeah, I'm like, you start getting into that steeplechase and stuff, and I'm like, nah.
That was interesting.
I mean, it looked like horses jumping over the thing into the water.
Do you know why they call it a steeplechase?
I don't.
Because when they were horse racing way back in the day when it first started, it was... They had to run from steeple to steeple.
Oh.
Steeple to towns.
See, I told you it had to do with churches. I was right. What's up, Bubba? You being good?
Always. He's always good.
Are you thirsty?
Oh, he's purring into the bottle.
Oh, you're just rubbing your face on it because you're cute.
It's so sweet. Pumpkin.
Olympic breakdancing coming your way in 2024. I mean, is it any different than the floor routine stuff? Like, that would be fine.
No one's doing 3 backflips in a row with twists and
Yeah,
cartwheels
but
and
none of
shit.
them are spinning on their head. So,
Yeah, they could.
and I bet breakdancers can do backflips.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad idea. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Exactly.
Apparently, karate is one and done.
What does that mean?
It was this year and then never again.
They tried it and they're like, nah.
I guess. I know.
I can see that. Though it's like, can you imagine if you won gold though in that? You're the only Olympic gold medal karate person ever.
Except for it annoyed me that the guy who won bronze for U.S. was like, people like karate, and I was like, just say it like the rest of us say it. Like, I don't know, somebody is gonna gonna be mad about that, but like, it was just annoying.
Karate. Say it like Dwight Schrute.
That's what he did. He was like karate, and I was like,
Moose Jaw, is Josh gonna steal my free Britney bitch Camp Deck Reliant? So
I know.
Moose Jaw bought one, and he's gonna do a free Britney theme on his.
Perfect.
That's pretty good.
Cool.
I'm telling you, if you saw her Instagram lately, you would understand. It's
I'm not.
you got. I'm just gonna do it so that you can see, because it's worth it.
I'm in here.
Just you can scroll through. Let's see. I want to put alligators in the pool. Now you're back. You're back. Jesus. If you want, message me on Instagram. Oh, there's that. Where is the cheapest place to get Vanquish Curry axle housings for new SCX 10.2? I picked up at Axial Fest this year. The pricing should be the same everywhere. We keep map pricing, so no one's allowed to discount or do anything like that. So there isn't really going to be a cheapest. You're just going to find them to be. What are you doing? You forget how to use Instagram?
I don't. Oh my, that's a lot. She typed all that?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it? Oh, hello.
Yeah, right? Leave Britney alone. RCs in the Olympics? Nothing with a motor. I don't think there's anything with a motor in the Olympics, right? Nothing at all that's like that.
Don't.
What's that say? Oh. So. Yes, that's
The fuck is that?
What? How am I supposed to? Connor just sent me a photo of a shirt. It's a whole joke. It would take a while to explain, and I know that you don't care.
I don't. Michelle says, Nicole, don't look at Jesse's stuff. Oh, Josh shows me, but just so you know. Jesse and I are on the same level.
Yeah, Jesse's memes and Nicole's thoughts not that far off. I mean, like, yeah, I don't share all of them with her, but a lot of them. Let's see. So,
Tim Mouse and Brooke is going to watch Suicide Squad, which is what we're going to do and as soon as this is over.
yes, we are going to watch that as well.
Finally threw puddle tires on the Yeti 380 and threw some roost for a bit. Not too shabby.
Shit, that sounds fairly fun.
Let's go outside of Vanquish and protest so they do some 2-2 wheels.
Right.
You do not want to be outside of Vanquish.
Yeah, you don't want to stand outside there because you will want to be inside there very shortly.
You will get hepatitis if you do that.
Not from anybody at Vanquish, she should clarify. But yeah.
Travis says it's almost Saturday here. Only one for you and Matt.
That is hilarious.
Jesse, I can't.
What?
Don't. He said that movie is trash.
Jesse, don't mess with her. Nicole has terrible taste in movies, so you have to give it to her sometimes.
Well, I love the original Suicide Squad, which people like freak out about and think it's a terrible movie, but I love it. Protest Vanquish equals get mugged.
Yeah. Well, by mainly by just people in the general vicinity. Again, there's lots of entertainment around my office.
Yeah.
You just want to be behind the gates.
Yeah.
That's why we're...
Why did I even say anything about Suicide Squad? I knew this was going to happen. I knew people were going to talk shit about it.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I love the original Suicide Squad.
Yes, you do. Which I don't mind the original either. I liked it. I mean, it was good enough. It wasn't a great movie.
I think it's great. I just wish Jared Leto would do more Joker.
Nicole loved Jared Leto as the Joker. That's the important part to note.
You do.
A lot of people didn't like him as the Joker.
I know, I don't get it. He's like the perfect Joker.
I thought he was good. I liked his version of the Joker.
You don't like Harley Quinn or who played... How do you not like Margot Robbie?
Margot Robbie's
Robbie. I will fight you about that.
Margot Robbie's amazing.
Amazing.
I'll back her up on this one.
Yeah, Margot Robbie's amazing.
You don't like Margot Robbie. You're cold-blooded.
Yeah. It's apparently so.
That she should help fix, but still. Just saying. What?
I like the movie, except for the acting, the story, and the effects.
Who's saying that? JKRC.
Ban that Margot hater. I'm telling ya.
Yeah, I'm fully on board with just about anything that Margot Robbie does.
Best scene by Margot Robbie. The Big Short, when she's in the bathtub.
Nope.
Oh, you're the one
Wolf of Wall Street.
Wall Street when she...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street. One of my favorite movies in general.
That is good.
Wolf of Wall Street is an amazing movie.
It is a good movie. But what about, Jesse, do you like the Fantabulous whatever life of Harley Quinn?
Oh, the Birds one? What was that called?
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. I never watched that.
It was good. It was really good.
I just have never got around to it.
Indubitably. She's good in everything. She's amazing. What is Ben put a tracker on my phone?
Why?
Because we're going to about 9:20 tonight. Knows how long pizza takes to get delivered. Josh, what is your preference? Clear or black anodized VS410 Pro?
Clear. I like the way that the axles look, and I like that you can see that they're aluminum axles.
Travis says Leo should have gotten an Oscar for the Lambo scene. I mean, honestly, yeah. That was so good.
There were so many scenes in that movie that he should have. Yep, that was just a... But I'm actually a big Leo fan in general. Inception, I really like.
You're obsessed.
What? With Inception?
Yeah. Any Coen Brothers movies? I mean...
Is that who it is that I like, evidently?
No.
Oh.
I mean, you do like Coen Brothers movies, but... Like... all of them.
Yeah, that's...
I feel like this one is James Gunn's version of Suicide Squad. I think it's like a redo, basically, because people didn't like the first one, so. Unibody says, does anyone have a dual rider to let go locally? I might be interested depending on what I come home with tomorrow.
Are you going up there? I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably gonna try and organize some stuff tonight. But
Are you? I'm still a Fear and Loathing. I mean, obviously, number one of all time.
I liked Fear and Loathing.
It's backcountry. Who is bringing dual riders to Proline by the Fire? Says Moose Jaw.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dual riders at Proline by the Fire should be it.
He's leaving first thing in the morning.
I gotta look and see exactly what time it's at.
You do not want to go to this. Why?
I don't want to go,
Why?
but why don't I want to go?
Yeah.
Because it's 4 hours of driving. and I'm just not
And I'm
100%.
going with you.
And you're not going with, which you and I, 4 hours of driving is nothing.
Right.
I mean, I'm obviously fine.
Is this not a reasonable place to park?
As your attorney, I advise you that we should.
Moose Jaw's wife is going, I honestly don't feel fantastic still. And I just don't want to be in the smoke.
That's, I don't know. We're going to see. Let's see how I feel. I'm just not sure that there's going to be people there that want to buy. I feel like that's my biggest concern. Is I'm going to go all the way there.
Swap meet.
I know, but I'm afraid that there's not going to be people that like want to spend money. That's not uncommon at swap meets.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. is when it starts? Oh, that's more reasonable. That's not going to...
I mean, if you're going to sell shit, I might just, like, suck it up.
Right?
And go. Like...
I mean, it's really only to sell. I'm not, like, that interested in buying anything. Unless it's...
If you brought anything home from a swap meet, I would fucking murder you.
Would you, though? You don't... I mean, like, sometimes there's, like, a really good deal. Everyone...
You also have to get your second shot tomorrow.
Oh. Every once in a while, there's just something you gotta have.
No.
So...
Nicole, if you do, I'll bring you one of those beers. Just one. If I can do it for just one. Those beers were fucking good, though. She's just yelling for me.
Yes.
I'm in here. If I go into the bathroom, this cat starts screaming like that. And I have to be like, I'm in here. And then he runs in. Josh comes back with Joe. LOL, Nicole, look what I found. Oh, they want an exclusive Dancing Riders Facebook group.
Oh, that's not a terrible idea. That's an interesting fight out there.
Ben says it's done. Dancing Riders Facebook group. Josh is in. Oh, the Dancing Rider with a chrome body.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
I mean, if you're gonna do it.
Yeah. You might find enough bits for a few videos, maybe a scavenging series. Isn't that what all of your movies are? Like, isn't that what your Flex Seal shit was?
Exactly. Sometimes you find a train wreck and you're just like, oh.
Will dual rider owners be allowed in the Dancing Riders Facebook?
I think that's allowable. I think that's reasonable. An exception to make. Second class, but still.
Password. New England clam chowder. Is that the
The red or the white? Oh, I always forget this. The red? Wait, was it the red? It was the red, right?
Let's see these rims. Oh wow, those are
yellow, huh?
they are yellow. They got all the colors.
Yeah, ketchup and mustard.
Oh, George Watson says, "Hey, thanks for everything you do in support of the hobby. We all love." Just saying, thank you.
Thank you.
Manhattan is red. No spinners.
No spinner. No, I'm saying the password in, was it the red or the white in?
Right, he said Manhattan is red.
Is that what the answer was?
I think so.
Because it was New England clam chowder was the password.
Yeah. It's white. Manhattan is red.
What does that mean? Why do you keep repeating that?
That's what they say. Ben would like to know if this rig is getting done tonight.
No.
Are you not supposed to take it to Gunner tomorrow? How many of Gunner's rigs do you have here right now?
2. This one and another one.
That's why we need to plug this Alexa in so that we can ask it questions.
Yeah.
How to make a squatted dancing rider.
Extended forks.
Tiny Numismatic says, I used to talk to you on RC Crawler forums. You mean he used to talk at you?
That why would you say that?
Your little avatar was literally like, what did it say?
It was like a cartoon of like someone's like, are you coming to bed? It said, no, there's someone wrong on the internet.
Yeah, that was the most like, and you tell me you're not petty.
That's not.
It does look like it's supposed to be at a McDonald's grand opening.
I don't disagree there.
These 6 hour Tamiyas are great.
Yeah, exactly.
It was Tiny. Tiny.
It was just tiny. Wow, I remember you were around in the early days. Didn't you used to make some tube chassis, like some custom tube chassis stuff? Just for yourself. Am I incorrect or correct?
Do you ever do kit bashing builds at all?
Not really.
Perry G was Makya, Makya, and he said, "Yep, I did."
I remember some of that.
Yeah, because you lived on RC.
I did.
Like lived on it.
I did indeed. True story.
How did that fall out when like Reddit got so big? Aren't forums like a thing?
Forums just no. I mean, I don't know why Reddit has been the exception to the rule on forums dying. Because
Primetime RC remembers too.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. I remember Dude. I still am friends with Dude on Facebook.
Was that Primetime RC?
No, I think he was just saying I remember Dude.
Oh.
It was D with 7 U's.
Yes, you're right, Perry G, RCC, and Pirate 4x4.
Yep.
I think a lot of us lived on RCC back in the day.
We did.
I just lived on the Hot Wives forum, on the Hot Wives page, because I thought that was the funniest shit ever. Me and my friends used to sit and just look through the Hot Wives thing, because it was so amazing. He said he still gets on there.
I every once in a while, but not very often, and definitely not regularly.
RCC had a wives. Oh, it did.
It did. Yep.
It did.
It wasn't a wives page. It was a thread.
No, it wasn't for wives.
It was called the Hot Wives thread, and it was just everybody posting their
hot
wife or girlfriend.
Hot wife, yeah. It was hot.
And there was some
amazingness.
There was just some great responses and posts in general.
It was fabulous. Can't the dancing and duels just get along? RPPS Enduro Builders Kit V1 clearance at $199.
Not a bad price, but
what step are we on?
Jeez. I don't know. Where?
I didn't mean what I posted. I was young and dumb. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell Amy.
I'm still I can still go find whatever was posted.
It was deleted, didn't it?
Yeah, but it's deleted, but I can still see it all.
Oh, it's so good. Should we start a Ripper Hot Wives group? I mean, no, because this kit, it could not be like...
You can't replicate this gold.
Like...
It was just... There was so much. There was so much. Sometimes the real comments came from what was in the background of some of these photos. It was just like... You took this photo... You decided it was good to post on the internet. You neglected to pay attention to anything that was in the background of this particular trailer. And it was...
Let's just say it was like your flex things when people take the pictures on the dryers.
Yeah, there was actually some photos on dryers.
Yeah.
There was washer and
There
dryers
was a lot of camo and
A lot of
A
camo.
lot of camo.
and shag carpet.
Oh, it was all inappropriate. That's why it got caught. But got taken down.
Yeah.
There was a lot of thongs that didn't belong.
I mean, not all that didn't belong, but a lot.
99% of them did not belong.
I mean, it definitely didn't belong posted in public on the internet. Like, that was more where it came from. It was just like, you decided to post this for a bunch of dudes you don't know?
Yeah.
Like, why? Why did you post this for people who
So
you
good.
don't know?
It was so good. You put a picture of me on there.
Of course.
Back when I was hot. Back in the day. What? It was. But I had clothes on.
Did you?
It was at a bar.
Kidding. Of course you did. I would not have posted.
No, you would have died.
I would have died. I definitely wouldn't have showed you the thread.
Spandex is a privilege, not a right. Thank you. Is there a calendar available? Yeah, stand up mattress without a sheet. There you go, Jesse. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good.
That was the least of the.
That was a good theme.
Least of the problem in those pictures.
Oh man, so many good ones.
Like your whole like storage unit thing should have been for.
There was like private threads discussing the thread.
Yeah. Man, we had fun with that one.
We did. Okay, there it is.
Suicide Squad, and I do want to finish Outer Banks also.
What is Outer Banks? Oh, that. You love high school trash shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these kids are all in high school. Like, those kids are 30.
They are. I've been texting with my little cousins about it who are 14 and they're obsessed with it. And so we're watching the same show together. And I'm like, and I finally texted one of them and I was like, just so you know, the kid in this show is closer to my age than yours. And she goes, yeah, I know. I'm really sad about it, is what she said to me. Yeah, I know. I'm really sad about it.
It's like, he's really old.
Yeah, it was kind of a gross car wreck. You just couldn't not look. Yeah, it was. It was Your Girlfriend Isn't a Model. It was the OG Your Girlfriend Wasn't a Model.
Right.
Or Isn't a Model.
Which is a great Facebook group / Instagram page.
But that's it's the original version of that. So, yeah. No, I liked Outer Banks. It's good. James is leaving. Bye, James.
Bye, James.
So, back in the day, did you use the Blackfoot parts for crawling?
I do not believe so. I think the only parts from the Tamiya stuff that I used back in the day would have been Clodbuster, TXT, or TLT. Beyond that, we used Stampede transmissions and
That looks like a Tonka truck.
it kind of does. I a whole lot agree with you.
Oh crap! I don't have my phone, so I don't know.
Someone just knock?
I don't. That's what it sounded like, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
You're done.
Could be.
Look at the door though.
Leave the money at the door, you filthy animal. Doesn't really matter, does it? Just check outside. Does anyone remember the lawnmower electric fence story? Oh, yeah. Started on Pirate and was reposted to RCC. Funny story. Perry G, that was originally posted on Pirate by the guy named, his username was 45ACP. And it was absolutely hilarious.
What was?
That tire's on the wrong side. You are correct. Thank you, Stabby John. lawnmower electric fence story. I'm pretty sure I've either made you read it or I have read it to you. There is a chance I have it saved on my phone right now. You want to bet? You want to bet if I have it saved? It's a
I'm sure these are
15-year-old story.
The Vanquish tires are on Fleabay for $26.85 a set of 4.
They could be. There is a knockoff of them. Notes.
James Thompson. I'm friends with him. He's hilarious.
Let's see.
Mercy Mod.Adventure says, hello, Harley. Nice to Maya.
Thank you. And thank you. I don't think that I do anymore. I had it saved on my phone for years.
I'm sure I've heard it.
Yes, I'm sure you have too. I have an acupuncturist note that you have on here from 2017. Something about a new flat iron. A note that just says Bob.
It doesn't just say Bob, but what's in it? Jake, Mary Sue. Oh, it's a Christmas list.
Oh, nice list. A lot of details there. So yeah.
I'll send it to you on Instagram, says Perry G. I guess there wasn't anything at the door. We must have just been hearing things.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it was an Amazon package. Who knows? They deliver late here sometimes. Moose Jaw, $5. Nicole, not wrong address.
Not wrong address. Wait, what? Okay. What did you do? Ah, shoot. Stupid pushing bear. What? 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 Man, I put that tire on the wrong side. What?
Moose Jaw.
You kidding me?
Thank you. That's all I need. Great. Thank you.
There, it's movie night, I guess. That is hilarious. It was Ben, but I want to buy. It was Ben, I think. I'm not sure what's going on, but whatever it is, it's hilarious. They sent the 2 best ones.
Half baked and strawberry cheesecake. Oh, Ben. Aw. It was Ben. I want to bite. Thank you, Ben. You're silly. Thank you.
That's hilarious.
That's very sweet. Uncalled for. You don't have to send us shit.
Oh, but
Thank you.
she's gonna eat that. I'm gonna have to eat some just so that she doesn't eat all of it.
Ghost checks my friend door for food. Nope, just struggles. Fuck. Says Jesse.
Yeah.
Side order. You guys are too nice.
That's hilarious.
After he bought me like 15 drinks at Axial Fest.
Yeah. Nicole and she comes up to Axial Fest on. You come up with me?
Yeah, on Thursday.
On Thursday. Drives up with me. We show up to Axial Fest, park, get out of the vehicle, and we just walk 200 yards and kind of say hello to Rob.
Take his keys.
She's like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you. Can I have your keys?" Takes his van keys, and then we're walking up further towards the building, and she sees Ben and Nancy
and Miles, yeah,
at the gate,
Henry and Miles.
And they're just like, "Yeah, we just got off the trail. We're gonna go up to the
I've
bar."
never met them in person before.
Yeah, she's like, they said that we're gonna go up to the bar. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go with them."
And they were like, "Wait, you're not gonna come up to the trail with us?" I was like,
No. She's like, "I'm gonna go to the bar with them."
I was like, "These are my friends. These are my new friends. I'm gonna go ahead and go with them."
And then 3.5 hours later, we got done off the trail, and Nicole was still there.
I think it was longer than that. And I had a freaking blast. I had an amazing time. And it was a great, and then we went out and had pizza with Moose Jaw and Rob and Nancy and Ben. It was fabulous.
Yeah, we my video for Thursday like just ended after Rob and I got off the trail. I think I was doing the edit for it. I was just like, oh, we just kind of sat at the...
We had a blast. We had an amazing time.
It was like a bar restaurant thing.
Yeah, it was so great.
And yeah, I was just like, oh, well, I didn't really film anything else. So.
Yeah, I thought he was standing behind me and I was going to buy his drink for being a mod. And I thought he was getting food, so I didn't. And then he just orders a drink. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was going to buy it. I swear I would buy that for you. Is that 10 scale?
I think they consider this thing 10th scale.
If your life includes being pranked with ice cream, your life is freaking great.
Our life is pretty great anyway. But
how many Chris Ice says here?
hey, I talked to him the other day.
Put our name on. He bought us drinks as well.
And yeah, and he's going to be at Crawl for a Cure.
Good.
Which you won't be at, but
right.
I don't have everything on here, but
he's the one who does the
roadie stuff, right?
Band.
Yeah.
No, he's not a roadie.
Oh no, that was the other. Yeah, state. Yeah, that was.
He sets up.
We met
concerts.
a lot of people in entertainment at Axial Fest. Met someone who was a roadie, someone who was was stagehand, like setting up, like kind of wild stuff. We met somebody who worked for Sony, like CES, all that. It was.
Yeah, go to events is all we have to say. Great people, great fun.
Yes, you always meet fun people.
And like I said, I've never touched one of these, and I have a great time. So.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to do RC stuff to have.
No.
That's the thing. Like people were asking, like, "Oh, you're not going to go run, or how many trails are you in?" I was like, "I ran some," but I was like, I can go play on the rocks any weekend by myself and drive twice as much or 10 times as much. But you only get to talk to all the people when there's an event. So
right.
I would have as much fun at an event if I didn't take an RC.
Absolutely. Y'all are great. Great people.
Like I always take a truck. Well, not always. I've been to a lot of events where I didn't take a truck. Especially in the last handful of years. Just go just for whatever. And so just take a camera and have fun. Because then at least I can still get some stuff done. But
oh, Big
What?
Chief, what did I miss? Hey, I'm here. Why are you here?
wait, what?
He's
Oh,
the one who said that.
like Nicole's here, I'm out.
Like, I'm not for everyone. I get it. It's fine.
We built
But the fact that I remembered maybe is not fine.
yeah, like she keeps a grudge.
Keep a list.
Keep
You're
a
on
list.
it.
No. Tamiya Blackfoot, a very interesting but old kit, and we're
It looks
almost.
good. I like it.
Yeah, I mean the truck.
It looks nice. I like it.
It's a hard body. Obviously, I haven't done the shocks, and there's a lot left to do to it. But
You're just gonna throw back in the box and give to.
no, I'll
Gunner.
finish it. It will be done before it goes to Gunner. But the interesting stuff like building shocks, and I figure I'd leave that for off stream. Yes, you're welcome. So, and since we don't have a servo in it and blah, blah, blah. But what a weird kit.
Did you use a Dremel on that Traxxas Bronco?
I did not.
Traxxas Bronco.
Not yet. What?
I don't know anything about Traxxas Bronco.
Yes, but that's okay. So, I think we can be done. Because it was a good time. It was a quality night.
You feel
And
better
we have,
now?
I do. I always feel better after building RC cars.
Good. I'm glad.
It's the best. It's therapy. RC therapy. Cheapest.
Have you put your hand under this truck yet?
Ooh, I don't think I have. It's not setting yet. And it's got this battery tray that keeps flopping down, so I haven't it hasn't felt right to put my hand underneath yet. So,
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, ice cream, and pizza.
I'm just waiting for that MFer to say something.
Who?
Big Chief.
So you're just waiting for it again, second time?
Yeah. Say something.
God. Rude.
Richard is approaching with your order.
South. Oh, you see, Mike J's just starting to. He said South Park sucks. He's done. Say it. Say it. All right, guys.
Everyone,
Much appreciated.
take care. Be safe.
Have a good weekend. I may see some people at the swap meet tomorrow, or I might not.
If not, you can come to our house and buy shit.
No. No. Otherwise, wait for the next swap meet. God. Good night. We'll see you guys later. Ending.